I mean, some people really they just want to feel like
It's
alien
not
to where
that.
it
It's
just
just like the
goes in them
female
and
perspective.
it just fills it up on both sides where the eggs are.
Like, do
And
they
maybe it's
pee it
just like
out? I don't get
maybe
it.
it like settles there
You
and
don't
it,
pee from there, dude.
breaks down.
No, that's not what I mean. Like, I can't stay up there.
Well, you
Why? Well, I mean,
you need to do
supposed
it
be
like a
sticky,
serious
right?
like check out female anatomy because you do not pee from that
That's
location.
not what I mean. You have to like push it out, like you're giving birth.
Maybe it like spirals down
Yes,
like,
that's
like,
the
like a
thing.
gumball. It
That's
spirals
so
down like a
gross.
gumball
That
into
is
where the
so gross.
eggs. I mean, like, do they just kind of settle there like a nest, or we're
Alright.
on air, aren't we?
We
I'm
are.
with you, Azabah.
We are live. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hello. We were
Uh,
we were talking about things, nature.
I-
Aliens are not nature.
Anyway, I don't even know what to say to all of this. I mean, I know I usually walk in on really interesting conversations when I unmute you guys, but that is by far the strangest one yet. Moving on. Moving on. All right. Hello, everyone. We are here for some Dungeons and Dragons, not to teach the anatomy of alien reproduction that I'm not even sure about the accuracy of. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna go around the room. Okay. So we're gonna start at the top with Shipwreck. Why don't you introduce your character, Crystal, and tell us a little bit about her.
Oh, it's
I am Crystal. I'm a wood elf druid. I didn't say night elf this time, so that's an accomplishment.
yeah, you're only half pathetic.
Wow. Anyways,
Wow.
Damn.
I shapeshift into lots of cat-like forms. Up until recently, I learned how to become a. We're going with crocodile, not alligator, right?
We're going with alligator because we're in a swamp, and that the crocodile would probably choke. I don't know.
All right, well, we're an alligator crocodile hybrid, so we can do both things.
Yes, there you go.
Best of
All
both
right.
worlds.
All right.
And my character likes to make fun of Ophala because it's simple.
Okay. Wow.
Wow,
Alright,
the
well,
shit
on
has
that-
already started.
On that note, May, why don't you introduce your character, Ophala?
Well, Ophala is a tiefling bard. She travels with this group and wonders why at times. Yeah, she likes to sing and she's got a bit of a mouth on her, she'll admit that, and not in a sexual way. She has a bit of an attitude.
Okay.
But yeah, she travels with a very, very, very simple druid. I won't name names.
Oh man. All right. Lots of shade being thrown around in the group. Uh-oh. We got some maybe some group drama going on here. All right, Azabah, why don't you tell us a bit about Flick?
Flick is a dragonborn and may not be the brightest tool in the shed, but he hits things with such divine energy that eventually they die.
That is
And
true.
he really doesn't have anything negative to say about most people.
Most.
Ophala's being all defensive over there.
Most.
All right, Fusion, why don't you tell us a little bit about Meowthy?
Meowthy is a dwarven cleric who is really obsessed with keeping everybody alive and healthy, but even happier when they're not.
Nice. Okay, all right. Okay, so normally this is a time where we would do an episode recap, but it has been 3 weeks, not
This is just
2,
up to me.
because
Aren't we rewinding?
well, there is definitely not some alternate reality where shit really hit the fan and the god of the world had to press the reset button. That's definitely not a thing. So
What happened?
you don't want to know.
What did you do?
It was a shit show. You don't want to know.
I had to do your accent.
Wait, my character's not even that complicated. What did you miss out on?
That was just a starting point. Let's just put that there. That was a starting point.
Yeah,
Where
it
was
was
going
just a bunch
wrong.
of shit from there. It just
Yeah, it
hit
was
the
not.
fan.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even use all of my powers. What?
Oh, there was we've learned.
Oh, update your character sheet, Azuba, because
Yes, please update your character sheet.
that's like one of the
This
biggest issue
fucking
we ran
site would
into.
work.
I love that sort of shit from Shipwreck there.
What was that?
I loved that little sort of shade from Shipwreck on that.
Mm. Right. So I guess I think unless Flick wants to give the recap, unless he can remember what happened the last session he played in, I think I'll give the recap.
I can do it if you want me to.
Yeah, please go ahead.
All right. First of all, we got to this hotel or inn or whatever, and we found that the cook was saying, just like, motherfucker, it's really loud at night when these assholes show up. So we decide, okay, we'll see what's going on. So we went to the room that's kind of underneath where the kitchen is, where the cook sleeps. And we found just a standard room, and we went wandering around, and we found a box full of really useful stuff that would have been incredibly useful for the rest of the party, but I decided that's stealing, so I closed it, and everybody was kind of pissy at me. Then we opened another secret door, and some lizard guys showed up, and we kept on trying to beat the shit out of them. And then eventually we murdered them all, even after I told them, hey, guys, if you chill, we won't murder you, and we'll just keep on going our merry way. So after we murdered them, we went down this long-ass tunnel, and we eventually found the swamp. We get to the swamp, and we see a little campsite. No one's really there. And we determined that that's probably where the cultists are, like, taking all of their shit down the tunnel, going to this campsite at the swamp, putting it on some boats in the swamp, and going somewhere else. As we're sitting there, a whole bunch of lizard men show up. Everybody hides but me, and we trick most of the lizard men into thinking that the Harpers are actually attacking the inn and are on their way. So most of the lizard men go into the tunnel to do that. The remaining one, I say, hey, we should go to wherever the boss man is. And he says, okay. We get into the boat. I am so goddamn annoying that...
No, that's enough right there.
Yeah. That he decides, I'm rowing the boat. I'm trying to sing row, row, row your boat. It's so fucking annoying that he decides, you know what? Fuck this shit. I don't care how many names this guy is dropping. I need to murder him now. And then we attempted to play a couple weeks ago. Apparently, I am not up to date on any of my shit. And we just said, fuck it.
Oh, that last bit, we're forgetting that happened. So... so that session never happened. So yeah, so we left off. You're on the boat. So what you were doing was you were singing so that the rest of your party would be able to follow the sound of your voice, right? Because there were still the other canoes up on the embankment, and so the idea was that they'd be able to follow you in the darkness since it's nighttime, and because you guys don't have any lights lit or anything, you needed to give them a trail to follow. And the lizard folk that introduced himself as Snapjaw to you is like being really persistent, trying to tell you to basically shut the fuck up because there's all sorts of really nasty things in the swamp, and he doesn't want both of you to die. So I think we ended actually with rolling initiative. Right, but I don't think he's actually going to make a move. I think what's happened is he kind of, like put his hand on his sword and was kind of like trying to like maybe stand up a bit to like kind of try to intimidate you. Probably didn't work. Right. And he's just kind of like staring at you, kind of like exasperated. Right, like this exact look of exasperation on his face. Like, are you serious? And he's looking at you with like open contempt. Like he just cannot stand the sight of you, right? And so I guess he probably thinks better of it, and he kind of sits down and lets go of his sword and is just kind of looking at you. And I'm guessing, are you still humming like you were?
I'm humming a little quieter.
All right. He's he speaks
And
pretty.
I'm looking at him kind of defeated, like he just kicked a puppy, like he hurt my feelings.
All right. So he speaks very broken common, but you can understand him well enough.
Well, we can speak Draconic to each other, so it's not.
Can you? I think he speaks.
Because that was the language we were using to communicate.
That's
last
true.
time.
That's right. He does speak Draconic. Okay, so yeah, he's speaking Draconic to you, and he's still looking at you contemptuously, and like his language now is not broken. He's very fluent in Draconic, right? And he says, "You cultists are all the same."
Well, I mean, do they sing too? Would you like to sing with me? I mean, do you know any songs?
He's just kind of scowls at you and says, sorry, I'm trying not to laugh because you're hilarious. He just kind of scowls at you and says, you really don't care about us lizard folk at all. You cultists are just out to for your own objectives, and one of these days you're going to regret the way you treat us.
Oh, I have nothing against you. In fact, I would like you to join me in my song. I mean, the Dragonborn, we sometimes in our clans, we have a dragon song, and we use it when we're scared, because this swamp is very scary. There are things, and that's why I was trying to sing. I mean, we're practically brothers, if not distant cousins. I'm sorry if the other cultists are trying, they look down upon you. They shouldn't. We have a great heritage, coming from the dragons themselves. In fact, they should be not they should give you more respect, because we are more dragon than most of the elves, the humans. What do they have? They die faster than we do anyways. We live for centuries. We have more dragon than they do. You should take pride in your dragon heritage. The fact that they don't recognize it, I mean, it's tragic. I get where you're coming from. In fact, once hold on, let me look at my notes.
He's just kind of like looking at you as you ramble on, and he just kind of mutters under his breath, like just audible enough for you to hear. Raghamanthar is going to make you sorry one day.
What?
That's
Could
all
you
he said.
repeat that? No, could you repeat it?
Voraghamanthar.
Bless you.
Voraghamanthar. Okay. No, I was trying to be nice, seeing if he would be cool with. Okay, does this fucking thing work? Okay, God, oh fucking time. Sorry. Roll d20 is being really stupid today.
Oh, is it? Is it really slow or something?
Yeah, it's really slow. Things are taking forever and a half.
All right.
So load. Yeah. All right. Then I will, just look dejected. But do I see a mysterious crocodile following us?
There is a crocodile. I don't think neither you nor Snapjaw can see her. She's
Okay,
being very stealthy.
Do I need to do it? I was gonna say.
No, it's nighttime. You're a fucking alligator in the swamp in the water. There's no way anybody's gonna spot you. Not unless you decide to move like faster than usual or try to take an action or something. All right. Okay. So I need to roll something because of all the racket that you were making earlier. Let me get to the chart here. Okay.
You're gonna die.
Probably.
I need to roll a 1d20.
No, it didn't. Oh, that's what happened. I didn't grab any second level spells. Okay.
Okay. Need to roll this a couple more times because it's a bit of a ways of travel. And so just to verify, the rest of the party is like you guys are in your canoes, like kind of held back, and you're kind of following the sounds, right? If he's being as quiet as he's decided to be, I don't know if you all are going to be able to hear them. Ophala, what's your passive perception score?
Let me have a look. Oops, if I could click the right thing. Perception. 2, I think, from what I'm seeing.
No, it should be right there from your
Left-hand side, right underneath your stats.
Well, remember you also have that feat that gives you a bonus to your perception, I believe. I think it's like +5 or something, right?
Well, where am I looking? Am I looking in the skills part?
Yeah, hold on, I'll bring it up. Your perception is sorry, your oh, you have a 2. Okay, hold on. Whoops, hold on. I didn't mean to do that. My bad.
Can I accept that roll?
Sure. Yeah, no, it works anyway. I think Ophala, you can faintly hear the whispers over the sound of all the. Remember, you guys are in a swamp. There's like toads and crickets and all sorts of like. It's this really noisy place at night, you know. But I think that your excellent perception kind of gives you a bit of an advantage here, and you can still make out the whispers, right? And so I guess the rest of the canoes are probably close enough to where you guys can, you know, follow Ophala's canoe. I forget how many canoes we took. I think we took like 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, 2, not including Flick, for the rest of the party. Because remember, what's her face? Gemna is also following along with you guys. Okay. Let's see. In the water over here, you see something sliver through the water at you. You don't really see them, but you do see the ripples in the water, and they're moving pretty fast, and they are pretty big. I don't know where the rest of the party is technically. If you guys want to join this fight, let me know. Otherwise, I don't think you're on the map right now because you guys are still too far behind. And I also don't know if you guys want to reveal yourselves is the other problem, right? So, yeah, you have. Oh wait, nope. Sorry, I misread. You see 4 ripples through the water.
Oh.
Yeah, and they're coming right for your canoe. They smell dinner.
Okay.
So, yeah, roll initiative. Actually, do we have? Oh wait, hold on. My bad. I have to clear the initiative order. Clear. Okay, now roll initiative.
Oh.
Wow, pretty much everyone rolled low. I'm gonna let you be at the top there since you had the. Then Azabah gets to be on top. All right, and then
About time. God damn. I mean, yeah.
All right, so yeah, you hear the ripples in the water. You hear the disturbance. You turn around and you see them approaching. And so you have time to react before anybody else does. So what do you do?
I will stand up, draw my weapons. I'll turn my back to Snapjaw, and I'll tell him to stay behind me.
Okay. I think you have
he...
room to move maybe to the 1 square north of you as well. I don't know if you can do 2 squares north of you because you're wearing plate armor and it might tip the canoe.
Yes, so I'll move up north and I'll get ready for the attack, but I'll basically tell my my companion, who may not like me very much, to get behind me so he can I can protect him.
Okay. So you in 5th edition you have the option of holding your action,
Yes.
given a certain circumstance happens. So you can be like, if one of these crocodiles comes in melee range, then do an attack, right? So
Yeah,
would you like to
I'll
do
do
that? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I'll
And
wait, and then I will try to beat them up.
okay. And is that going to be the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right.
Can you use a case statement instead?
Switch case, yeah. How much time do you got? All right.
Fucking nerds.
Hey, it's not nice.
I resemble that remark.
You do resemble that remark.
I know, you're wearing a hat inside.
It's my lucky hat. Okay, I have a huge fantasy hockey thing going on right now. Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right, so this crocodile comes right up here. And he is going to kind of like his massive jaws. By the way, I just like to mention, okay, apparently Faerunian crocodiles can survive just fine in a swamp because these are fucking crocodiles. So there you go, ship. But yeah, no, here's so he yeah. So his massive jaws come out of the black water, and you just see these huge sharp fangs just kind of snap at you, Flick, and like one of his feet are like kind of clawing at the canoe to try to gain leverage, right? So let's see here. Your AC, I need to write everybody. Oh, I have everybody's AC except for yours, Flick. What is your AC? Is it 20 or 21?
20. I thought that shouldn't have needed updating. Should be 20. Yeah, it says 20.
Yeah, I have I know. I have like a cheat sheet here on the monitor though, so I don't have to keep opening people's character sheets. Okay, so yeah, he kind of clamps down on your leg, but his jaws are no match for the shine. Well, I guess at this point probably not so shiny armor, but
Yeah.
but still pretty tough armor, right? And he's not able to get into you and pierce your flesh. So the next one is going to be this guy here, and he comes over here and he tries the same shit. These guys are ferocious. They're just thrashing back and forth. Ooh. Okay. Well, that does actually... So he clamps on your other leg, but this one, he's been chewing gum or something because his jaws are a lot stronger. And he actually, his fangs do pierce your armor. It punctures your leg for 6 piercing damage.
Yeah, what was that? Okay, so 621. Okay. All right.
All right. And then, it's Snapjaw's turn. And Snapjaw here is hurt really bad, but not really because, oops, I forgot to update that. Okay, Snapjaw comes over here and ignoring your request for him to stay back, and where is it? So, my bad. He actually doesn't have a sword. He has a javelin. He kind of reaches out for his javelin and tries to pierce the crocodile to your right in the face. And wow, yeah, lands a hit. And actually, he takes out the crocodile's eye, just like completely punctures it, hitting it for quite a bit of damage. The crocodile hisses and like kind of snaps back, and gore just kind of oozes out of his eye socket.
Okay. When do I get my holding action? After they're done?
Oh, my bad. No, actually, you should have gotten an action as soon as this crocodile came up to you. My bad. So yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
Damage or hit?
Well, hit, and then yeah. Sorry. Do your attack.
All right, I'll attack the one that actually hit me.
All right.
And is it both of my attacks or just one of them? Because I get 2 attacks around.
I think. Well, the 2 attacks count as one action, right?
Something like that, yeah.
I'm gonna say, I don't know for sure, but I think I'm gonna say you can do both.
Okay, well, I'm fairly sure I missed that one.
Well, I don't know. Is the second attack technically a bonus action?
No, I just get 2 attacks around.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Then yeah, go ahead and do the second one too.
Okay. Oh, I missed on
The
the
first. Yeah,
one.
the first one is not a hit. The second one is a hit. Go ahead and let's see how much damage you did to it.
Woo!
5. All right. So
God
this
damn,
one-
I rolled a 1.
this one was minorly brain damaged whenever Snapjaw poked its eye out.
Mm-hmm.
But it is still alive. It is in fact not dead yet.
I have a question.
Sure.
Am I allowed to join, or am I too
You
far away?
you sure could. If you just have to roll initiative, but yeah, you're on the map and you're in crocodile form, so you know.
Yeah, so why not?
Mhm.
Going for that cock on cock, huh?
Oh, where is my thing? Okay, there we go. There it is. My bad. There you go.
Yep, there you are. All right, so the next round, I'll have you join. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this crocodile kind of comes over here, but he can't reach anybody. The next crocodile comes over here and tries to snap at Snapjaw's leg. But completely misses. Doesn't even come close to hitting the mark. Flick, it is your turn.
All right, the one that's been hit, I'm gonna try to hit him again.
All right, go ahead.
Does
That is
hit?
that is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right, 11. He dead yet?
His head crumples under your warhammer, and like blood shoots out his ear holes, and he sinks down into the water.
Cool. All right, and the other one. So that was the one on the right or the left?
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you. There you go.
All right, cool. So then the one on my left, I'm gonna go smack him around a little bit again.
Okay, go ahead.
Come on.
That's definitely
Okay.
a hit. Roll damage. All right. So yeah, your warhammer connects in the face, but it doesn't hit him. Tell me what that looks like.
Basically, you know the snout. I'm just gonna
Boop him on the snout really
Just
hard.
boop him on the snout really hard to see if he'll let go.
All right. Yeah, and he does kind of like recoil back a little bit, but he just looks more pissed off than anything, really. All right, are you gonna do anything else this turn?
No, that's it.
All right, this croc is dead. All right, so the one that you just hit, he is pissed, and he is gonna try to, like, he's climbing up onto the canoe, and you know you're kind of having to keep your balance to keep it from tilting over. He's like trying to get up at your arm.
Mhm.
That is a hit actually, and he clamps down on your arm for 9 damage.
God damn.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
Okay.
not doing so hot, are you?
No.
Okay. Snapjaw is he's seeing what's happening to you, right? And he takes his javelin and tries to aim at the throat of this crocodile that's clamped down on your arm. And let's see if that's a hit. Yes, it is. He does manage to pierce the throat, and the crocodile starts to gurgle blood. He's still breathing though, and still moving. It doesn't look like he's dead yet, but he's not doing so hot. Yep.
Guys, I think like when it comes to the inevitable betrayal of Snapjaw and the Lizard Men, once we find out where the Cult of the Dragon is, I think we should let him live.
Well, they can't hear you right now, so maybe have this conversation some other time.
Technically, I can, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
so
just-
Flick is
just
yelling
say it
out,
in
by
front of
the way.
That's a very Flick thing to do.
Hey, you guy!
All right. Let's see here. Where was I? Oh, right. Okay, so yeah, Snapjaw's not going to do anything else that turn. Crystal, it is finally your turn. What are you going to do?
Well, well, well.
How the tides have turned.
Well, let me just check my movement in the alligator form. My bad. I'm still not that acquainted with him yet. So I can swim up to 30 feet. Okay. So
That's six squares, yeah.
So right here.
Mm-hmm.
I can strut my swim all the way up there. Okay, cool. So there's this big alligator thing, right? Kind of like whatever, amphibian right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go for the only option I can, and to go right in for the bite.
All right, go ahead. That is a hit. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah, so Snapjaw and Flick are like fighting this crocodile thing, right? And then this other crocodile that looks a little bit different from them, it just like kind of comes out of the water, like seemingly out of nowhere, and just like clamps down on this other crocodile's neck and just does like this jerking motion and just completely severs the head of the crocodile. In a quite gruesome.
I'll just kind of look at Snapjaw and I'll just kind of like give him a shrug of, okay.
Can I just point out how that must be horrifying to Snapjaw? I mean, we know Flick knows it's on our side, but just another random crocodile just suddenly attacking this group of them. Can you just imagine, shit?
Yeah, he probably doesn't know what to make of this, right?
I wouldn't be surprised if he like tries to poke her or something.
We'll see. I don't know. All right. Are you gonna do anything else this turn, Crystal?
I'll just sit right here and wait.
All right. So as this other crocodile sinks into the water, this crocodile over here kind of clambers over the body, pushing that other body, down deeper into the water, and tries to come up at Flick, and tries to clamp down.
Let's see.
And that is not a hit. He's not able to pierce your armor, fortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, and the other crocodile over here that's been giving Snapjaw some problems, trying to maybe taking advantage of the fact that Snapjaw is paying attention to the other crocodile for a moment, goes in for a bite. And Snapjaw kind of senses the movement behind him and moves out of the way just in time before he clamps down on Snapjaw's arm. So that is also a miss. Flick, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna heal myself for 10 points. I haven't done my lay on hands
Okay.
yet today.
You have not touched yourself yet today. You're gonna make yourself feel real good.
I've not touched myself.
Yeah.
So I think that's just my action for the round.
I mean, Snapchat could probably help with that.
Jesus
Probably.
Christ.
But I don't want him to be that used to that type of touch.
This is that touch together, stay together.
Oh my god. Anyway, it's the crocodile's turn. Actually, no, that crocodile's dead. It's Snapjaw's turn. Snapjaw sees this other crocodile, right? And mutters something in Draconic to the effect of "Holy fucking shit!" And I think he's gonna
when he says that, I'll be like, let's not kill that one.
Well, he it looks like he tries to jab it at the. It looks like he might be thinking about trying to jab that crocodile, but it's just out of range. So he turns his attention towards the crocodile that just snapped at him and decides to try to pierce that one. And completely misses the mark, probably just because of all the craziness happening around him. He does not hit it. He misses the crocodile completely. So that's going to be the end of Snapjaw's turn. I think, actually. Nope. Never mind. Actually, he's also going to take out his heavy club that for some reason he forgot to use until just now. I guess he was distracted. And he's going to try to bash the heavy club over the head of this crocodile. And yeah, that's a hit. Well, it kind of bops him on the head. Not very hard. I guess Snapjaw wasn't ready to really use that weapon, but there it is. It's a little bit of damage. So now it is Crystal's turn. Crystal, what would you like to do?
Well, I don't think I can entirely reach him, so we're just gonna hang out right here.
Well, hold
So I
on.
can only go
1,
Can't you go under the
2,
boat?
3.
Can
Yeah.
I?
Yeah, you can. And 1, 2. I mean, you could have reached anyway, honestly,
Oh,
because
okay.
you can go
So
6 squares
I could
basically.
Go like this. So I can go
Mhm.
like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'm swimming, so it makes sense. All right. So I do swim right up to him. I say hello with my crocodile eyes and go in for the
Your
bite.
crocodile eyes. Okay.
While I wink at him.
You wink before you go in for a bite. Nice. All right. Yeah, that bite definitely connects. The crocodile must be like really confused in his little lizard brain as to why this other crocodile is winking at him before he's clamping down. But there you go.
And now there's crocodile tears.
And now there are crocodile tears because that fucking hurt. All right. Are you gonna do anything else, Crystal?
That's it. We're gonna end right there. Sorry, I forgot to say end turn.
That's okay. All right, so this other crocodile that's been bugging you, Flick, is gonna go in for a bite on you. Oh shit! I didn't realize there's actually another component to this I haven't been taking into account.
Grapple.
Yeah, but it's only on
Is
hits.
that
I
the
think.
crocodile rock?
No. Shush. So yeah, no, the attack does not connect. Yeah, so you're good. Flick. This other crocodile is still trying to get at Snapjaw though. Goes in for a bite. Doesn't manage to hit. Snapjaw is like really dexterous and is dodging these moves left and right. So that's
Snapjaw's
good.
probably like the end boss of the campaign. Considering how useful he's been so far.
Flick, go ahead. Your turn.
All right. The one in front of Snapjaw, I'm going to concentrate on that one.
Okay.
The one that Crystal's currently snacking on.
Yeah, and actually, under your bite, Crystal, does it have any text regarding grappling?
Regarding grappling, let me double check.
Yeah, under
The
actions.
target is grappled, escape DC 12.
Okay, all right. So
Grapple
this
and
this crocodile is
target
this
restrained.
crocodile technically is grappled, so he's
Prone.
restrained. Yep. So go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna. Okay. Whoa.
I hit regardless.
Oh yes. For 7 damage. Go ahead, and also go ahead and do your other attack roll as well.
Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, that's a crit. Go ahead and roll damage. So yeah, you bash this thing until it's dead. Can you describe to us what this looks like?
While I'm being very careful to avoid Crystal. So the first one, I just smack it on the snout.
Mhm.
And then as Crystal kind of grapples with it, when its under snout is finally exposed, I quickly take the warhammer that I have, and I switch it to where I'm like holding it like the head is like on the underside of my arm, and then I smash it as hard as I can to the point where I go through its snout.
Oh god. Ouch.
and crush it to death. Because I'm assuming this kills it.
Oh yes, it definitely kills it. Like you killed it dead like maybe twice over.
and then I'm gonna give Snapjaw like this giant shit-eating grin. Just like, look what I did. That was awesome.
Snapjaw looks quite impressed. Yes, fantastic. All right, are you doing anything else this turn?
Then even though it's not gonna be most of an action, more of an RP, and then I'm going to make sure I'm positioned between Snapjaw and the remaining alligator to make sure that my buddy's safe.
Okay. All right, it is Snapjaw's turn, and probably just the confusion and everything. Snapjaw kind of moves over here and tries to jab at Crystal. He doesn't. Well, other crocodile he sees doesn't know that it's Crystal, right? Oops, that is not the right one. This is the right one. What's your AC? Is your AC 12 as your crocodile?
Yes.
Okay. That's a hit. And he does 6 piercing to your temporary hit points. And then he takes his club and follows up the attack with some bludgeoning. And it's a critical hit for an additional 7 points of damage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shut your shit, Roxanne.
The cat's like, oh, you got smacked.
I'm a little offended right now. I'm sitting here like defending them, and then I get attacked.
Well, to be fair, it's nighttime. There's a lot of movement, a lot of confusion. Snapjaw just sees another crocodile, you
He's
know?
lucky there's another crocodile there, so I can't bite him yet.
Right.
It's like all crocodiles look the same to me.
Oh, actually, no. This thing is.
That's amphibian.
This thing is dead, by the way. So there isn't another crocodile there.
Anti-amphibious of him.
There you go. So there's that. Those spaces are free. The ones with the X's over the icons, because those are dead bodies. All right. That's gonna be the end of Snapjaw's turn. Crystal, it is now your turn.
Well, just for principle, I'm gonna bite Snapjaw.
Okay.
God damn it.
And Snapjaw is avoiding your attacks quite deftly, just like he did with these other crocodiles. Like, honestly, like Snapjaw is just super lucky. This is pretty cool.
He really is.
Yeah.
The
right.
luckiest NPC in all the red.
Yes, the luckiest red shirt.
Can I just climb onto the middle of the boat, freak him out a little bit?
Let's
Do you
see.
want to sing the boat?
I just want to sit in the middle for like a second, then jump back.
I mean, you might be able to actually, because you didn't make any other movements that turn, did you?
Nope.
I want you to make a.
Just jump on. wink
Make a
at him, give him
dexterity
quick
check
kiss,
for
and then
me.
Jump into the water.
Make a dexterity check for me. So you, I'm guessing you would be like over here trying to get onto the middle of the boat, right? Yeah. So, you try. You're trying to clamber up, and Snapjaw's like looking at you in horror as like this crocodile's like trying to get up out of the water onto the boat, which is not normal crocodile behavior, right? But you're very slippery and maybe a little bit clumsy, and you just kind of splash right back into the water on your back.
I still wink at him though.
Yeah, he sees your wink, and he's just like, like what the fuck? All right. So let's see. Is this the alive crocodile? Yeah.
He's lost track of which crocodile's alive and which is dead.
No, I'm all right. There's just this one crocodile left. So, this crocodile is very insistent, trying to bite. Trying to bite. Also, I should have actually gotten an attack of opportunity off on Snapjaw. You know what? Let me go ahead and do that real quick. Whenever Snapjaw moved out, he didn't hit anyway. It's fine. So he doesn't hit you either, Flick. You're good.
Okay.
So it is your turn, Flick.
There's one left, and I'm gonna go try to smack him.
That is
I
a
think
hit.
that's
Roll
max.
damage. Yep.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So there's one alive on top of that other one?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like a stack of failure.
All right. So there's 10.
Is it?
He is still alive, but he's hurt pretty bad.
All right, let's follow up with another attack. Come on.
Can I just have
That's also a
arrows,
hit.
please?
Go ahead. Roll damage. And actually, in the future, let's just go ahead and roll damage right after the hit anyway. And then I'll tell you if it actually applied or not. I think that'll work
Okay,
better.
that works.
Yeah.
Considering how shitty roll d20's been lately.
Yeah, it'll save time a little bit of time. So this crocodile almost certainly has a concussion. He's played a little bit too much American football during his career, and he is concussed.
American. Okay. crocodiles played American football.
Yeah, I mean he has the helmet and everything. He has the football in his mouth now.
Does
But no.
does it have like the place for the beers on his helmet so he can just drink them from?
No, yeah. So you've
there.
hit the crocodile so hard that now his eyes are like pointing in like all sorts of different directions. Like you're not sure if the crocodile's all there anymore.
It's like a chameleon where it looks all over the place.
Yes. Yeah. But he is still alive, unfortunately. So it is Snapjaw's turn. Snapjaw is still focused on this horrific crocodile that's trying to clamber into the boat, probably terrified it's gonna tip the boat over, and tries to spear the crocodile and hits for 6 damage. That's you, Crystal, getting hit for 6 damage, and then follows up that attack with his heavy club. Gets another crit off. Nope. Sorry. No. Sorry. My bad. That you don't.
Shit.
He didn't have advantage. But he does hit you for 6 bludgeoning. So that's a total of 12 damage on you. Shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Snapjaw. It's MVP of this game so far.
So far.
Except killing our friend.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't know that.
Well, I mean, if you had the opportunity, you would do it too.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a time of how the slap pistol. That was fun.
So Crystal, is your turn.
Well, because time is of the essence, I am going to go for the bite on this guy right here in front of me.
On the crocodile.
Yeah.
All right. That is a hit. Oh yeah. Okay, so you definitely kill him. So can you describe like what it looks like as you kill this crocodile?
I'm biting into his nose, just digging on in, getting through all the scales, and he's whimpering, crying, and there he goes, sinking.
Are you
All
gonna
the blood.
sink with him so
Like
you're
this
not
this whole lake is full of blood right now, and I'm gonna sink into it and hide.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Probably a really good idea.
But right before I sink down, I made sure to wink one more time at stuff.
I'll look at Snapjaw and I'll be like, "Are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere?"
Snapjaw like looks down and like he doesn't have a single scratch on himself, and he looks at you, the guy in the full plate armor, and you're like all bloodied and stuff. And he says, yeah, are you out of practice or?
What are you talking about? I killed that one. I killed that one. And
and he says, fair enough. And it's funny, whenever he speaks, or whenever he tries, I guess he probably hasn't tried to speak common yet, but when he speaks Draconic, right, he's actually sounds pretty well educated, right? Like he's, for a lizard folk, he's actually pretty smart. Smarter than your average lizard man, I guess.
Well, if he starts to try to speak common, I'll help him with the pronunciations and stuff.
Right.
Not in a demeaning way, but just like no, like this. So we have kind of rapport going on, you know?
Yeah. He kind of like looks down into the bloodied water and says, I had heard stories about how crocodiles could be cannibalistic, but I've never seen anything quite like that.
I don't know. That one kept on winking at us.
He kind of looks uncomfortable, and if lizard men could blush, he would be blushing right now.
I mean, do you have a girlfriend we don't know about?
His scowl suddenly returns, and he's just like, really?
I don't know. They're crocodiles. Let's keep going. Yeah. And then I'll kind of like wipe off some of the blood on my shoulder real quick, and then we'll continue rowing down the lake.
All right. So are you going to keep humming? Or are you remaining silent, or what's going on?
I'm going to not press my luck, and I'll just keep with the really quiet humming.
Mm-hmm.
Just where we were before shit went down. The level of humming that he seemed to be okay with.
Okay.
And then just continue on with our river journey.
Okay. Yep. I need to do some stuff on the back end here. Make make sure everybody's on the map because they're totally not.
And being quiet.
Yep. All right. Oh my God. Snapjaw got really
you
big.
needed help.
Hmm?
You seem fine. I didn't think they needed help.
We're fine. So what if I'm bleeding through parts that I really shouldn't be bleeding from? Just water under the bridge.
A, you can heal yourself. 2, which part should you be bleeding from?
Not that one. The one that you're thinking of right now, definitely not that one.
I was thinking nosebleed, but all right.
Give me 1 second. I just need to check something. You guys have been traveling for a really long time without sleeping. You all have level 1 of exhaustion, which means that you're going to have a disadvantage on all ability checks until you sleep. All right, so a lot of time passes, and you are following the markers in a couple areas where Snapjaw says, no, don't go that way, go this way instead, right? And the sun is starting to rise over the horizon. You can't actually see the sun yet, but it's like the sky is lightening, things are starting to become a little bit better illuminated. And you find yourselves on the shore of somewhere. It is dawn, and you come up onto the embankment of the river, Flick and Snapjaw, and I guess the rest of you are like further downstream a little bit. This castle that you see before you is absolutely massive. It is huge. From here you can see maybe 3 stories.
God damn it! Sorry.
Is it a supermassive black hole?
It is not a supermassive black hole.
Wow. Wow.
I don't know why you have to bring Ofala's asshole into this.
No.
Oh.
Damn.
I think you should check general before you make comments like that.
Yeah, you should take a look at that.
You should look at general.
Oh no. Can we put a link? Oh my God. That's very unflattering. Oh my God. All right. Anyway, looks like at the top of one of the segments of the castle, there's like this dome with like a giant. I'm gonna call it a shaft protruding out of it. It looks very strange. It looks like it was something that was tacked onto the castle at a later date. But yeah, you're in a swampy area. Flick, if you look to your left, like toward the to the left, north of you, I guess. Even though I think the orientation is screwed up on this map in particular.
Well, if I look north, I essentially get to the corner of the map. Like I see all sorts of shit. Like
okay, so it's weird. If north were oriented towards the top, is not. North is actually oriented towards where east would typically be, right? So I don't know. I'm gonna say up, because if you look at the up part of the map, you see a bunch of huts and stuff. And then if you look to the bottom part of the map, it looks like there's some fencing. You see some giant creatures milling about behind the fence, but it's hard to really make out what they are from here. And you also see some huts scattered around next to that fencing. And yes, thank you. Yeah, that's north. Whoever just drew that. So Snapjaw kind of looks around and kind of like stretches a little bit and looks over at Flick and says, I assume you have your papers ready to present.
Why would I need papers? We just killed so many things, and the paper of brotherhood. Yes, I have my papers.
He's like, he kind of looks at you with a confused look. He's like, well, that's good, because the guards are going to need some evidence that that you are the party arriving that they are expecting. And so with that he starts to kind of move over in this direction.
Hold on. Before this goes down, okay?
He stops and he turns around.
Do you have family here?
He cocks his head to the side and he says, yes, pretty much my whole clan is here.
Well, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't know if you were a stand-up guy, and you are a stand-up guy, and I like you, and we have forged a bond in battle. I think the cult, they said something about purging the area once the Hoard is here, and I think you may need to take your family and run as fast as you can. I don't want you or yours or anything to have bad happen to them.
He's staring at you, and he's trying to. It looks like he's trying to process what you're telling him, and he kind of furrows his brow. And
you did say that they don't respect you, or your people, and you're right, they don't. But I think you should go save yourselves.
He looks at you and he says, "Why are you telling me this?"
Because we're brothers now. We went through battle. That is for my kind, the Dragonborn. There is no greater forge of brotherhood.
He looks at you, and it looks like he's trying to weigh his words very carefully. And he says, "If what you say is true," he looks like he's trying to choose his next words carefully. He says, "Then perhaps it is you that is actually in danger."
I may be in danger, but that is my calling. I'm supposed to be in danger. I choose to be in danger. You do not. You are forced to be in danger.
He nods his head and he says, actually, I'm not sure he says anything. He's just being really quiet, and he is looking at you up and down, and he says, "What is your aim here? Why did you come here?"
I came here to save as many lives as I can.
He kind of laughs and says, "What exactly is it do you think the cultists are doing here?"
Well, can't be in your best interests.
And he squints at you and says, "Is it in yours?"
Nope.
There's like an uncomfortable silence, and it looks like he can't really make heads or tails of you. And he says, "Right, I'm going to go inside now."
Okay.
And he wanders off.
He exits stage right.
So
That's north.
that is north. And so yeah, he's gone. You see him enter into the castle, and he goes out of view.
Okay. Probably the cat's out of the bag with an intruder being here, but they only think it's me right now. So I'm gonna, once I think that the coast is clear, I'll look behind me to see if the others are around.
Okay. Is anybody else in the party going to like kind of flag him down by waving their hand or something?
I'll just be trying to jump over the sea things right there so he can see me, but
So you're like that little dog that wants to see over the fence. You're like, boing.
I'll do a couple of jumping jacks.
Oh, okay.
I'll wave every time.
I'll kind of like as like natural as I look, which probably isn't very natural as possible, and just kind of slink my way over there.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Let me roll a sneak, though I already know how this is going to go down.
Clank, clank, clank.
Pretty much. Oh,
All right.
that-
You think
actually
you're being
not bad.
sneaky?
Yeah. No, I
But
think
that-
I'm being sneaky, but remember, we're all exhausted, so that's actually a 5.
Yep, you think you're being sneaky. Can
Hello.
someone tell chat to refresh in case, because people are still making comments about how stuff is always broken and stuff, so I just want to make sure people see me. Because we've been back for a while. Am I frozen again?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. All right, we're good. All right. All right. So yeah, roleplay. Yeah. So we have Flick and Crystal, Ophala, Meowthy, and Gemna all here together. Gemna looks a little green in the face. It doesn't seem like she handles water too well.
Hello. That hurt, but they probably know we're coming. I tried to warn the lizard man to run away because he didn't seem that bad for being evil.
Why would
He
you do
hit
this?
me.
What?
hit
He was
me.
a stand-up guy. I mean, you know, sure, he
hit
kind of.
me.
Well, he didn't know. You kept on winking at him. I don't know what
I
that
was-
means in
I was
elf.
I was attacking the other crocodiles.
Okay.
He's evil.
Not that evil. He seemed to be okay. We just need to get him away from the cult.
Remember,
Let's cook him up for dinner.
from Crystal's perspective, this guy was just like bashing her over the head and like jabbing
I
her
never
with the.
attacked him until he attacked me, but you know.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't know better. It's not like I could have said, "Don't beat up Crystal." He would have been very confused.
I just think it shows his person. I mean, I was the crocodile that killed the other crocodile, so why was I attacked?
Because you were a crocodile?
I came in like a wrecking ball.
The only
Aiming
way I
like
could
a
tell.
wrecking ball.
That's right. You are the Mealy Vanilli of the D&D group.
Also, out of character, I didn't realize the crocodile would be this OP. Just wanted to note that.
Oh, so you're gonna be turned into the crocodile forever now?
No.
Oh,
Also, I
Okay.
can't. Crocodiles do need some type of water.
oh, they do?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so it looks like, I don't know about you, but I'm really, really tired. But it also looks like most of the cult is in that that castle over there.
You should
They said
maybe
something about-
try- Go on.
They said something about seeing my papers, so not sure how that's going to work. I don't think we can just walk in.
Maybe we should rest up and then like try to find an alternative entrance.
Well, we need to make sure that we're very hidden resting up because they know I'm out here somewhere.
I mean, I agree. That's why I said we should maybe try to find somewhere, not here, like directly where we landed.
Yes. So where should we hide?
So if you look around, there is a tree line to the east of you, kind of off the map. You might be able to hide there, but it's really hard to tell where patrols are going to be and that sort of thing.
Well, technically, if it's off the map, NPCs are bound to the rules of the game. So if we're off the map, they can't find us.
I have a
Bitch,
question,
listen,
actually.
I will make a randomized map
Is
for an
May
encounter,
able to
okay?
make that orb thing again?
Hmm?
Is May able to make that like invisit orb thing again?
The Orb of Darkness.
Again?
It's
mean,
a racial
I-
ability, but it doesn't
yeah.
last very long, I don't think. It's like maybe a couple
Oh.
hours max or something.
Oh, okay.
I have a question as well.
What's
Is that also trees? That's like just a little bit above the.
Oh man, can Crystal talk to the trees to find out the best place to hide?
Can you mark where you're pointing at? Yes, there is a tree over there across the water.
Okay.
Is it several trees?
Yes, several trees, yes.
I'm gonna
Okay,
go.
I'm gonna point to that and say to everyone, maybe we should camp over there. I mean,
Also, can you
it's
zoom out
above
so
the water.
everyone can see where you were pointing out? Yeah. So he's talking about the green area to the left there.
Okay. I actually agree with Ophala. I think we should go over there. It's probably our best bet because it's a little bit of water.
You
for me.
agree with me? I take back my statement.
Yep.
So Flick is in full plate. He's not exactly gonna be able to swim across the water. He's gonna have to take one of the boats across. I don't know if how you guys are gonna do that. Like, are you gonna take it over there and like maybe try to hide the boat or something?
Or
Can you drive the boat up there?
Or Crystal can turn into a crocodile and bring it back.
Or Crystal
you
can
just
turn.
ride.
Yes, yes, you can just ride on Crystal's back.
Surf on top of it.
Oh, we're riding on the crocodile now?
You can just surf over on.
Alright, guys, well, I guess so.
Okay. All right, yeah, fair. All right, fair. All right, I'll allow that. So Crystal ferries everybody over one by one. Some people
Wait,
easier
where's
to.
my crocodile?
Oh, do I have the wrong? I probably have the wrong token. I just obliterated you. Give me 1 second.
Oh my god.
I just liquefied Crystal. Whoops.
As one is to do.
Well, you have
I
a you
wish
have.
I could-
There's like a couple versions of Crystal's token depending on like her abilities. Whoops. God damn it. All right, there you go. All right, there you are.
Alright, I wink at everyone to get on my back.
I like how that's her default mode of communication is the winking. Blink
Watch it
once if
turns
you're
out-
okay. Blink twice if you're not okay.
Watch it turn out Forgotten Realms crocodiles can actually fully talk, and we've been doing it wrong this entire time.
Yeah. Okay, so everyone gets ferried across, so you guys can move your tokens over to the other side of the river if you'd like.
Alright, here we go.
Whee.
And Gemna's gonna come over here as well.
How's Gemna holding up?
Jamna seems to be a little bit like has some motion sickness, it looks like, but otherwise she's okay. She's being really quiet and she is like looking cautiously at the castle, and she kind of. Ophala, you have the highest perception, I think. So you probably notice her. She doesn't seem to be comfortable in her own skin around you guys. She seems to still be pretty standoffish. And Flick is still over on the other embankment all by himself.
Oh, was I supposed to move myself?
Yeah.
Hi guys!
All right.
It turns out it's really shallow water anyways, and I just walk across. Hey, you forgot me.
Mm-hmm. So what's the plan? Are you guys gonna try to like make a sneaky little camp during the day and try to sleep during the day and maybe try to do an infiltration at night, or what are you guys gonna do?
I think
I'm
I
fine
like the
with-
sneaky camp during the day.
I like being sneaky at night, even if I can't be.
Okay.
I mean, that's all well and good, but like one of us can't see. So
I got a lamp.
Oh my god, we're in the moth.
That solves all of our problems. A lamp.
but then that would also give us away.
Can I shape
Look at that.
into a moth?
Couldn't you
Oh,
shapeshift
God.
into a moth? Yeah, I'm sure you've seen a moth before. Why do you want to do that?
Moth
Really,
me.
Dagan? Really?
So then she can go after the lamp as a moth.
Aha.
Have you not seen the memes, Dagan?
I guess not.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
okay.
there's a moth meme at the moment.
Okay,
I'm lost here.
I haven't seen
It's
it.
a big deal.
I haven't seen it. All right. I can't keep up with you kids and your memes
I don't spend a lot of time on Dig.
on Dick.
Dig?
Oh.
He
I
likes to dig
swear
at
to
that
God, I
dick.
heard Dick.
No,
I
it
swear to
sounded
God.
like dick.
Jesus Christ.
I was I'm learning something new about you every day.
I mean, I agree. I heard Dick in that.
You guys hear what you want to hear.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, we.
All right. So, you guys are setting up camp. You guys are gonna sleep during the day.
Mhm.
I think we should probably set up a watch schedule, though.
That would probably be very
absolutely.
prudent.
I agree.
So,
agree.
what's the order of the watch? You guys can roll for it if you want. If you guys don't care, we can pretend you guys are drawing
roll.
sticks.
I'll go first.
Okay, so
I'll go second.
Flick will go first.
Third.
Bafala goes second. Crystal goes third. Meowthy goes fourth. Gemna goes fifth, I guess, right? I need to do a roll to see if anything bad happens to you guys.
And I'll also create some food and water for everybody.
Nice. That's right. I need for you guys to subtract 3 rations, because you guys have been doing 3 days of travel from the roadhouse to the swamp.
You didn't remember before. Kidding.
What?
Nothing.
So 3 rations. Take out 3 rations off of your inventory, unless except for the. How much food and water can you create?
I only have 2 rations.
45 pounds.
Okay.
In reality, I'm probably not carrying
30
any
gallons
rations.
of water.
So 2 rations then, because your cleric just fed you for the day.
Yeah, I probably don't have any rations on me
I
because.
have no more rations.
Are you guys?
Who
You guys
needs
have been
rations?
starving for 2 days.
Well, here's the thing. Because I was carrying so many rations, a lot of my rations were on my horse.
The horses that you abandoned. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, you all left all your horses at the roadhouse, by the way.
Can I take like 10 of them with me as a compromise?
Oh my god. Yeah, no, that's fine. You can. I think you guys took your stuff off of your horses. It's just your horses were left behind.
But then, like, I'm incredibly overweight, so that wouldn't make sense for me.
I see. All right. Well, however you could carry, you took however much you could carry, I suppose, right?
I'll go with 20 rations.
All right. So anyway,
take one off that.
We'll say take 2 off, and then your third meal is coming from your cleric.
20 rations is 80 pounds.
It's a lot of weight.
There's a lot of weight.
I was carrying like 60 because I was carrying for everybody.
Did you just say you were carrying 6 sticks?
60.
Wow.
Oh, I heard 6 dicks. Oh.
I mean,
really
if that's what you want to hear.
Just carry.
Do a strength check.
Sticks.
Okay, all right. So you guys have set up watch. You guys are sleeping. I did a roll. The day is actually pretty uneventful. There is a lot of patrols and stuff on the other embankment of the river. There's a lot of activity and stuff, but you've kept watch. Everyone else has been sleeping soundly, but each watch was probably pretty intense because all it takes is one careful glance over in your direction and a quick study to figure out that somebody's over there. But fortunately, nobody noticed you.
Could I see what kind of people were patrolling, or what?
Yes. So you saw some lizard folk. You saw some lizard folk tending to the creatures that were behind the fence area. You saw some. They look like frogmen, like these really short frog creatures. And actually, all of here. Let me. Oh my god. Let me share these with you guys so you guys can know what you're actually looking out at. All right. So wait, why?
Are you sure you've still not got the handout?
Maybe there's not a handout for these guys. That's weird. Oh, no, here it is. I was just derping. So these are the frogmen. And these are the lizard folk.
Handsome.
Mm-hmm. And trying to see if there's anybody else. And you saw a lot of these guys wandering around.
And
good
those
friend.
sweet ass cloaks.
Yeah. Sweet ass cloaks. You did notice that the lizard folk, let's see, I'm gonna say probably Crystal, during your watch, you noticed the lizard folk that were tending to the giant creatures behind the fence and stuff, whenever they would their path kind of intersected with the frogmen, the frogmen would kind of bully them. Like they would like trip the lizard folk and like laugh, and a couple of them were like spat on. And you also noticed that some of the human or elven cultist members, like the ones with the actual cult robes, they were also appeared to be mistreating the lizard folk as well, like kind of slapping them around and yelling at them, and saying that they're not good for anything, and all this other stuff. You could hear their voices carry as they were yelling. And the lizard folk, each time this happened, they just kind of like took it. They didn't really fight back or argue. They just kind of like bowed their heads and just kind of tried to go about their business some more. So I'll let you do with that information what you will. And so yeah, the sun has set. That's now below the horizon. The sky is like a deep red as it starts to fade to black, and you can start to see the brightest stars in the sky. And you guys are all pretty well rested, and you're kind of packing up the little makeshift camp that you made in the trees here.
Was that a full rest or half
That
rest?
I will give you a full rest. Yeah, that's a long rest.
In that
Aw,
case,
thank you.
Yeah.
I'll use the remainder of my lay on hands before we go to sleep to heal myself back up.
Don't we heal anyway when we sleep?
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Sometimes, maybe.
Always.
Okay, fine.
You just want to touch yourself. It's completely fine.
I mean, right before bed, it
I mean-
helps you relax, fall asleep.
Oh
Worry
my
about this
God.
bubble situation we're in.
It's a divine touch, if you know what I mean.
The bad touch. It's-
No,
I just
a
wanted to sing
paladin,
the
not a
song.
priest. Jesus.
Oh,
Oh,
my
nice.
God.
Wait,
Fight.
what's that supposed to mean?
Well, you're a cleric, not a priest.
It's true. There is a difference.
All right.
Is there?
The difference being that the cleric doesn't diddle little children. So.
Oh my God.
Wow. We
Was
went
that a subclass or?
Oh my God! Damn.
Well, actually, it's a prestige class since we have to go up the ranks.
Oh my God!
So
This
you get
is
that-
so wrong.
But it only affects people under level 15.
Next.
Yeah, the feat is called cover up. So
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But once Flick is awake, I will walk over and say, did he mention what was on these papers or what kind of papers they might be?
well, it sounded like that it was, I don't know, just standard. You need to show your paperwork to get inside, though. That's very clerical for an evil cult, which is odd. He didn't actually say. I did try to warn him to get his people out of here because, I mean, once we get started, we do a whole lot of murder.
I mean, we could maybe have a look around and see if we could obtain some more cultist robes and see if we can obtain some paper.
Can I
Yeah,
ask
I think
Thundercock-em-all?
if you have enough cultist robes for everyone still in your inventory except for Jamna, maybe. Because you guys still have the robes from Lethier's
we have a
pack.
spell?
And you guys still, you Crystal, Flick, and Ophalo were all still had cultist robes. You can give the extra one to Meowthy, but then Jamna is gonna have to find some other way in.
Didn't I have one?
Did you?
Because we took apart, well, we had to bury the... Oh, she wasn't wearing
That's-
cultist robes, though.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'll ask Gemna, hey, have you ever seen any papers they might be carrying? Did you ever get an idea of what they might look like?
She kind of looks resigned and kind of spreads her hands and says, "You know what I know."
You seem very uncomfortable. Is something wrong?
Did you not think that you would get this far?
She kind of smirks and she says, "I'm not used to working with others."
Well, I mean,
Welcome to the
That
dysfunctional family.
doesn't- that doesn't really answer my question. I mean, did you not think that you would find whatever this evil-looking castle would be? I mean, how often have you taken down even evil cults?
She laughs quietly, like more like a light giggle, and says, "This kind of work isn't necessarily my cup of tea."
What is?
And she
Maybe it's
just
time
she
to
just kind
go.
of looks at you slyly and looks back at the castle and says, "You all find your own way in. I'm going to find my own way in." And she kind of disappears into the brush over here.
I kind of want to stop her before she does.
Do you call
No,
out?
I think she's leaving the story. Because if you look at the direction she went, it's not towards.
Well,
the
I
castle.
didn't. Well, she's gonna find a way across the river that's not as indignant as like swimming across.
How quickly did she leave? Do I have time to cast detect magic?
Sure.
I'd like to detect magic on her.
Sure. Go ahead. Let's see.
That's just
Yeah.
say detect me.
Let's see here. Give me a second. I'm having trouble bringing her character sheet up.
What did they do? This entire thing's been kind of
It's been bad this week.
Yeah. I was gonna grab something to drink.
All right. I don't want to have to refresh. Okay, let me pull it up over here, I guess. Named NPC. There you are. Oh, that's a handout. I don't want... Damna. Gleam Silver. There you are. Okay. So you cast detect magic on her, and you don't sense any active spells or magic or anything like that on her.
No items or anything?
No.
Okay.
She's let me see her. No. She doesn't even have any magic items or anything.
All right.
So, what are you guys gonna do?
Guess wait for nightfall and then sneak in, or do we want to do it during daytime?
Well, it's already dusk, and it's starting to get really dark. So by the time you guys get back, everyone across the river and everything, it's probably gonna be dark again.
I'm pretty good with pen and paper. I might be able to fake something to get us in there.
But we need to know.
Do you have pen and paper?
I think so.
But we need to know what we're actually sitting on set.
I do not.
Yeah, I don't see it on here.
Wait. I do have a kit. Let me see if that has anything in it.
All right. Your disguise kit?
Forgery.
Oh, you have a forgery kit.
That's
How come
not
I
very
don't-
clever.
Look at the backstory.
Okay, make sure you put that on your inventory list, because that's mostly where I'm...
It's on. Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Oh no! Oh yeah, I see in your tool and proficiencies, but yeah, make sure
but
you
it's
have
not,
it in the...
It's not my kit. You're right. It's not my thing. Let me make sure I even have that.
Okay. In the meantime, are you guys getting across the river?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think Crystal was ferrying everybody over to the other side of the river. Yeah. Jamna has she's decided she's gonna find her own way into the castle.
Mm-hmm.
I think conversation made her feel kind of uncomfortable, and she just left.
Conversation. We're bumbling adventurers. What the hell?
Okay, I think Crystal is... Okay, I'm gonna drag Crystal over here. I think she's over here with you guys too.
I scratched my eye.
That's okay.
Hi guys.
All right, so you guys, by the time everybody makes it over to the other side of the river, everybody's ferried over. It's definitely nighttime. The stars are out. Although it's almost a full moon, so you guys don't have like perfect darkness to work around. And there's also there's not like a canopy of trees over you either. This is like kind of open swamp area. So you guys can try to be stealthy, of course, right? But don't know how effective it's going to be. So I keep wanting to say north, but it's not. To the west of you, up above, you have huts. To the east of you, down below on the map, there's some fenced area with some creatures, perhaps. You hear like stuff bumbling around in there, and there's also like some long huts, like long houses. And then directly to the north, in front of you, there's a gigantic castle.
The Starks.
Yeah. And actually, near the entrance to the castle, there's some like long houses as well.
It really is huge, though, because holy shit.
That's what she said.
You want to zoom out, actually, Mr. Cameraman? We can see a bigger section of the area. We'll zoom in if there's like some action going on, I guess.
I'm just trying to get it in while it's not.
Okay.
You can zoom way out. Yeah.
Now you can't see people on void.
Where the itty bitty little dots over there.
Well, yeah, kid, on the screen it kind of cuts off. Can you see the?
It's like to the left.
Yeah, I'm trying to use the stream as like a guide to see where what's where.
Right. There you go. All right, you got everybody in view now. All right, so what are you guys gonna do? Where are you guys gonna go first? Basically, I will let you use use your standard movements until I basically stop you. You can kind of wander around however you like, and obviously, staying as a group is recommended, but you don't necessarily have to if you feel like you can split up. It's up to you guys.
I still think
stick together.
I think we should stick together, but I think before we try to do any kind of forgery on paper, we need to see what kind of document.
Yeah, I need to actually take a look at them anyway to be able to help us out.
Maybe we should try looking in some of these huts, but try to be inconspicuous.
We know that the lizard men are kind of abused anyways, so they might not have some of the better documents, so it's probably either the frog guys or the cultists themselves. So maybe we can see if we can find a group, like a cultist that's like on patrol by himself, take him out and see what sort of paperwork he has.
I don't think we've seen anybody by themselves yet.
I mean,
I say we go try to get the lizard folk over here to help us out.
I think that would be great if they were to listen to us.
I mean, you're like their cousin, right?
I would like to be, but it depends if they will listen.
I mean, they don't seem to be interested in listening to what you relayed, but
they're so used to being trodden down that it might be a big convincing to get them to turn on them.
We should try to do something for them. We should try free them.
Well, I mean, they don't see themselves as really victims. They see them. They just think that that's where they belong.
Yeah, but they don't. We should try at least convince them to like leave or like.
Well, I tried talking to Lockjaw about that, and he didn't really seem to bite.
Snapjaw.
Didn't seem to bite.
I saw it, you did that.
You know what I'm trying to say.
And again, Snapjaw thought that you were a cultist member.
Yeah.
So he's probably really careful about what he said around you.
Do you think maybe we could like find this Snapjaw and like lure him away and then check his papers?
Actually,
the last place you saw him going was inside the castle.
Yeah, and I don't want to hurt the guy. He seems like a
I don't want to hurt anyone if we don't have to. I'm just being practical.
No,
I'm just being practical,
Well, I mean, chances are there's going to be a lot of murder at the end of the day by the time we're done.
I'm excited for the murder. Bring it on.
But I would prefer if it wasn't him or his people. If we can avoid murdering those guys.
I would like to murder him because he bit me, so I can't promise.
Well, he didn't know that you were you at the time.
Yeah,
I mean, in fairness, if you was attacked by crocodiles like Flick said, and you was a crocodile, I would have stabbed you. You would have just been another crocodile, another threat.
I mean, to be fair, you'd like to stab her anyway, so.
That is not true.
I don't know. I feel like a little poke would be fair.
Just
Hurt just a little bit. You know, he kind of bludgeoned me a little bit. You know, no big deal. Nothing serious.
Maybe we should
We can
go.
spare. How about this? We can hit him, but we spare his family.
Maybe we should go east and see what these things are.
Did no one else see that?
What?
See what?
Fusion's reaction. It was great.
Tell me again, the west or the east, west, which ones were the frog, which ones were the lizards? Or did you say that?
I did not. You've seen
never
patrols
mind.
kind of milling about, but it did appear like the population of frogs was more concentrated to the west, and the concentration of lizard folk were more concentrated to the east, though, I will say that. And it did appear that the lizard folk were the ones tending to the giant creatures in the Pendant area.
Maybe we see what these giant creatures are. If we can just like sneak over and.
Yeah, if you want.
Guys.
I think we should try to get these lizard folks to help us, and anything we can do to further that is gravy in my book.
All right.
Crystal, are we gonna go look at what these giant creatures are?
Yes.
So
I don't think we should
every-
just like walk in.
Right.
We
If you
should
guys
maybe,
are,
like,
if you guys are trying to be sneaky, you need to do stealth rolls for me. Everyone that's heading over to the pen needs to do a stealth roll, and you can head over towards that area to the east.
All right. Let's see.
My
how I
character
do.
doesn't know what stealth
Yeah,
is.
there we go.
Oh my god.
Told you.
So go ahead, move quote unquote stealthily over to the pens.
well, what I was thinking, like, hang on, let me get the ruler thing. I was thinking if we like went along this way, kind of thing, and tried to peer over.
Mm-hmm. So the fence is about 5 foot high. So Flick, I imagine, would probably be able to peer over it pretty well. I don't think Meowthy would be able to. Crystal could,
guys,
like,
I'm
on her tippy toes. Ophala, how tall are you?
I don't remember how tall I am.
You
I think
did.
that's
5'3".
I think I roughly put myself at like 5'8" or something.
Oh, so you're my height.
Let me just have a quick read, see if I did actually.
Yeah, no, they're medium creatures. Yeah, so that, you know, at an average human height is fine. So anyone who's sorry, so who's going over there? Because everybody, I saw everyone do a stealth roll. Are all 4 of you going over there?
Yes.
I'm going.
Okay, so
I'm gonna guess this
So-
this like line of stuff I can't look beyond is
Yeah.
the fence.
yeah, exactly. So you guys kind of peer over the fence, and these giant lizards definitely know that you're there. They're like, all of them are kind of peering over in your direction. I'm gonna show you guys so you can see. You guys aren't actually across the fence, but you guys are kind of peering over it.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal, where are you?
Are they some kind of like lava spitters or something?
Sorry, I'm like, I have to zoom out. All right, I'm lost.
Do you know where your token is?
Yes.
I'll move a bit south on the other one as well.
Yeah.
So,
So you need to go like here.
okay, thanks for helping.
Yep. Okay. So the giant lizards, and they look kind of aggressive. Their handlers aren't anywhere nearby, and they're like kind of slowly creeping towards the fence where you guys are at.
Like, any idea what they are? Are you related to them?
Here, let me give you a handout so you know what you guys are looking at.
That's not how that works. For one, I stand on 2 legs. They stand on 4.
I don't question how you stand.
Oh, they don't actually have a handout for this, but they look like ground lizards, like little lizards, but they're giant. They're like 4 times your size.
I think maybe we should retreat before they get pissy at us.
Well, we got a fence right here.
And as Meowthy says that, this giant lizard over here rams the fence with its head, and the whole fence just kind of like shudders really hard.
See, it's fine.
Yeah, but that's gonna cause.
And then it backs up, and it does it again, and it's you hear a couple splinters, and it backs up. Are you guys going to get back off, or?
We're
gonna move.
In Draconic, I'm going to say stop, like whatever sort of.
It doesn't seem to respond to your command.
Let's just move back and like.
Are these creatures wet in any way?
No.
Damn it.
Well, we've seen those. Let's move on, shall we? Before we draw any attention to ourselves. What do you guys want to do next? Do you want to maybe try the villages to the north? Not the north, the west? Up here?
Oh, the lizard folk village?
Yeah, let's go to the lizard folk village.
Okay.
Which way is it? Is it here? Like that way?
So these lizard folk are kind of coming out of their longhouses over here, and they're kind of going over here to the giant lizards to inspect what the fuck is going on.
See, I knew there was a reason why we should move.
So the longhouse is directly north of you. You have seen lizardmen going in and out of those. There's also longhouses to the east of you, right next to the fenced-in area where you saw the creatures. The hut to the west of you is where you've seen the most amount of the frog creatures.
Yeah, we are going the wrong way. We should talk to the people in these huts to the east.
I'm so confused. Can you ping which way we're supposed to be going?
Are you trying to go to the lizard folk?
Yes, back the way we came on the other side of the fence.
This is where the lizard folk are.
Or at least hide in these trees right here so
you've
we
seen,
can watch them and see there.
You've seen lizard folk there, and then to the north you've seen lizard folk here.
I want to go towards the castle, lizard folk.
Hey, what are we all doing?
I guess we'll go into this tree line and see if we can see anything.
Okay.
With the lizards. Obviously, like, I don't expect to see it inside the houses.
Right. So, you hear what sounds like probably people.
Sorry, are there any insects in the area?
It is a swamp. There's lots of insects, yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
You're not gonna murder everyone, are you?
Is she gonna turn into a mosquito and suck?
I mean, she already sucks.
Wow.
Wow.
You apologize. That was me.
Yeah, seriously. Why don't we just take on the frogs? We'll have the power of the spiders behind us.
Because we're trying to be stealthy. We're not just going, like, slaughter people.
They're frog people. They'd slaughter us if they had the chance.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
What are y'all wearing right now?
What?
That's kind of personal.
What are your characters wearing?
We're in the cultist robes.
Okay.
Are we?
That's what you asked. I know you guys were talking about it, but I didn't hear you guys actually say you put them on. I think that you guys are.
I'm going to go into these bushes and change into the cultist robes.
Oh my god. We all don't need to see you change, Afala.
Yeah, because as far as I know, you guys are wearing your normal gear.
I mean, it's better than some, like, twiggy elf.
Jesus Christ.
Excuse me, I am thick with 3 C's.
Damn.
Very small C's.
She wearing
It's
that
one of
triple C.
those-
When I wear armor, it's actually like shaped like a bikini because it's practical for fighting.
Hey, Crystal, are you hiding in the bushes with everybody else?
Yes.
All right, I'll put you over here then. All right, so so is everybody going to?
Is there any of the lizard folks out by the fire? Do we see anybody other than the ones in the pen?
You did see the 3 lizard folk that went to go tend to the giant lizards are still trying to calm down that giant lizard that got kind of agitated. And you do hear other creatures in these huts, but nobody has come out yet.
I'm gonna whisper to the other and say maybe you guys should change into the cultist robes as well.
Right.
Good idea.
I flick
Can-
my hair into Ophala's face and change into cultist robes.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll
They're
change the
sassy.
ropes as well.
All right, cool.
Maybe I should
Yeah.
invoke my racial and like just burn you.
Wow.
All right, then if we're in cultist robes, it doesn't look like they question any authority. Let's just walk straight into the huts and see what's going on.
Okay.
We should cautiously walk.
Do
No,
the others look like they're cautiously walking? Don't say Egyptian.
Egyptian. That's what I was gonna say.
And no one else is being cautious around these people. These people have been like beaten down, and frankly, I'm not so happy about that. But at this point,
Maybe
they're not
maybe
going to question us.
Maybe we can use that to our advantage. If they don't give us any answers, we could beat one and then like force answers out of it.
And the tiefling gets it.
I would rather not do that. I would like to find out.
Okay.
I like the beating option.
So you're looking at these
You
long
would.
you're looking at these long houses. Hold on, Melfi. The long houses are made from reeds bound into long, thick bundles and bent into like upside down U-shaped ribs. The spaces between the ribs are latticed and thatched with more reeds. Each long house has a single woven door in the center on one end of a wall, and the construction technique is the construction technique used in the long houses is like kind of ingenious for lizard folk anyway. You looking at these long houses, you estimate that probably about 25 lizard folk could live comfortably in each one, and given the number of long houses dotting around the landscape here, both here and closer towards the entrance of the castle, you estimate there's probably somewhere over 100 lizard folk living at the castle. Although you have not seen 100 lizard folk yet. So.
Well, between you and me, I think we could start something here.
Are you proposing to me here?
I met with lizard folk.
We could. What are you getting at? Clearly,
They're being mistreated. There's a lot of them. I think we could convince them to help us.
I mean, if their spirits have been broken, it might be. Flick already said that they might not turn because of it.
If only there was someone here to inspire them.
I can only inspire if they're not completely broken.
So are you
can
guys gonna go inspect inside the longhouses?
I will.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm totally down for doing that.
All right.
Yeah, I'll go.
No come.
Okay, so the 4 of you go into one. I think you guys are probably gonna go into like this longhouse here, right? So you guys go inside. Inside, the longhouses are very roomy and well ventilated, and the ground is covered with reed mats, and the interior is like dry and airy. Gear hangs from pegs on the walls to keep it off the ground.
Is there anything shiny?
You know, you think there's like some clothing and stuff hanging up on the walls, and you think you catch the glimpse of something shiny behind the clothing, but there's nothing like openly out and shiny. They don't have any open fireplaces. There's like their ovens are like small stone ovens with like coals for heat. And yeah, the lizard folk seem to be like kind of technologically backwards, but as far as like their homes go, they're kind of masters of their own environment. So they have a lot of talent in constructing their homes, it seems. You look around, and the lizard folk that are in here,
Are you coming, Chip?
I'm lost. I was just typing that. You guys didn't see me struggling on the map. It was funny.
Can you all not see Chip, the map?
Well, we're inside. When we're inside, we don't see anything outside.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Can she not see us when we're inside?
Oh, maybe that's the case.
No.
Hi.
Yeah, I don't see anyone on the map other than the creatures.
Okay, we're in
Over
the
here.
longhouse over here.
Can you see me now?
Look at
Yes,
me now.
yes. Now I see you. Perfect. Look at
All right,
me.
try to make sure you know what direction people are moving.
Thank you. Okay.
So, there's a lot of like there's a lot of lizard folk here. There's also, it looks like there is perhaps some women and children in here as well.
Like lizard people, women, and children?
Lizard people, women, and children. Yes.
Just checking. There's big difference.
Mm-hmm.
Is there
It's-
really?
Actual women and children.
Not so much.
So, yeah, everyone's kind of going about their business, and then they see you all walk in with your cultist robes, and the mood, like whatever, cheerful dinner they were about to enjoy, the mood just instantly sours, and everyone just kind of goes quiet, and soon everybody in the hut is looking at you. So after some awkward silence passes, one of the lizard folk walk up to you and says, "This is our area. You need to leave."
Yes.
In
yes,
Draconic,
yes.
and he's looking at you, Flick, because he's assuming you speak their language.
Yes. Did Snapjaw return from the castle? I'll lean in and whisper that.
He kind of looks taken aback and says, no, you should know that Snapjaw, is almost always stays in the castle. He doesn't live out here.
Oh, he told me that his family was here, and I wanted to make sure that him and his family were okay.
His eyes narrow, and he says, "I think you should go."
I will. Just be safe. And then I'll turn around and look at the others and motion them that we need to go.
Right. So
Okay.
yeah, they're definitely not friendly to you guys.
Okay, that didn't work.
Probably because we were wearing them.
Probably because we're wearing the cultist robes.
Yep.
Yes,
What?
What?
what? No.
No, it seemed
Right.
like a loud noise, and I was like,
Yeah,
what?
the
I didn't
fuck?
hear anything. Maybe it was
Really?
me. Yeah.
Neither did I.
All right, so we know Snapjaw lives at the castle, which means he's probably a lieutenant, which is probably why he didn't die like a bitch against the alligators. How do you guys want to try to inspire these guys? Because it sounds like as long as we're wearing these cultist robes, they're not going to like us.
I think we might have that boat sailed already.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, has anybody left the longhouse?
No, so far it's just the only you guys that have exited.
All right.
Although it does look like these lizard folks over here that were tending to oops, I accidentally turned them
Pissed
upside
off
down. Yeah, it looks like
guys.
they're heading back.
No time for me to change then. Yeah, we're gonna have to forgo this option then. We'll just stroll right by them and see if we check out the bullywogs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's go, I guess.
Okay. So the lizard folk kind of look at you curiously, like, what the fuck, as you guys walk back, but they don't stop you at all.
So let's go bother the frog people, the frogologs.
Okay.
Now the frog people didn't look like they were in such a bad shape with the cultists, so I think the robes this time will be fine.
Okay.
And they're directly above us?
You're heading in the right direction, yeah.
To the west.
Yay.
Okay. Stop.
Hammer time.
Yes.
Doom.
Didn't I
Name of love?
see the lizard folk being abused earlier?
You well, Crystal, sorry, not Crystal, Ophala did. But I don't think
Oh.
Ophala told anybody. Alright, everybody stop. Roll initiative. You're being attacked by giant frogs.
Yes. Really?
Oh, you know what? I still have old stuff on here. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative again.
Yes.
Oh, but
Damn
Okay.
it! That was a
Okay,
really good roll.
I
know, sorry.
Fucker.
Sorry. Go ahead. Roll initiative now. My bad.
I swear to God, if I get like less than 10, I'm gonna cry.
Yes, I've redeemed myself.
Oh my god! Look at Meowthy's initiative.
Wonderful.
God damn it!
Meowthy rolled a 0 initiative, chat, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
I got it out of the way. That's the only critical miss I'm going to have the entire day.
Yep.
Keep telling yourself that, but yes.
So he's not even sure if he's in the fight at this point.
yeah, Meowthy is like just clueless as to what's happening. He's just like do.
It's just like, I love this butterfly. This is the
Yes.
greatest butterfly ever.
Yeah.
Huh?
He got stuck in the swamp, like
Right.
quicksand or something.
I probably tripped over the robes because they're meant for a human.
Yep.
This
All
is
right,
true. Maybe I
so-
should have trimmed yours.
Yeah, hemmed it a little bit with your disguise kit. Yeah. Oh well. All right. So let's see here.
The image of it just like dragging along behind him is brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Like wave with my arms and there's just floppiness.
It's like I tell you what, if I could draw, I would legitimately have sketched Flick on top of fucking Crystal with the crocodile.
Oh dear.
That kind of artist.
Not sexual. Why do you have to go there?
I didn't. You're the one that made it sexual.
I did not.
I don't think anybody made it sexual until you made that comment.
Yeah. It was just another
It was
comment.
your
and you're like,
idea.
don't make it sexual, and we're just like, we didn't. We were just commenting on the comment, and then your inadequacy really kicked in.
Mhm.
Yes.
Like those kids in high school that say no homo until they're in the shower.
Yeah, it's sucking each other off. So, it's just
Oh my god.
no
Wow.
homo, bro, until you give me a quick handy.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
Are you talking from
You're
experience?
not homo if I
or-
don't swallow.
What has
Alright,
happened to my
I have a
stream?
question about this. Oh, I didn't
Whoa!
mean to post
What
that.
what the fuck just
I didn't
happened?
want me to post it there. Oh my god.
You just put like the next great American novel, some sort of bullshit spell in the chat.
All right, what is
It was the
this?
best of times. It was the worst of times. You need to make a dexterity check to save.
Oh my god.
What's going on, Ship?
Alright, so it's
Love
to
it.
control water, and there's obviously water by us.
Yep.
So it doesn't mean I have to be in the water or being right by it, and if I cause a flood, does it have to be by us?
Can you click the actual spell so that it puts the spell text? 'Cause it'll be easier to read than the wall of text there.
Nope.
There it is. Oh Jesus. Okay, well I guess it is. Okay.
Wow, it's the exact same thing except this time it has a border. Great job.
It's 12 point instead of 14 point now.
Oh my god.
Who's hitting their mic?
It might have been me. Sorry.
Okay. I just heard tap, 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 tap. Okay, anyway. So whoever's fapping, knock it off. All right.
All right.
Is that... They're doing it again. Who is that?
It's actually not me this time.
I'm not moving, so...
Okay, I don't hear it anymore. All right, y'all are driving me crazy. Okay.
I had my mute off the entire time, or the stuck off.
That's fine. All right, until the spell ends, you control any freestanding water inside an area you choose. It is a cube up to 100 feet on a side. The range is 300 feet, so you do not have to be in the water. As an action on your turn, you can repeat the same effect or choose a different one. Flood. You can cause the water level of all standing water in the area to rise by as much as 20 feet. The area includes a shore. The flooding water spills over onto dry land. You instead create a 20-foot tall wave and travel. Oh Jesus! Any huge or smaller vehicles in the wave's path are carried with it to the other side. Any huge or smaller. Okay, if this effect produced a. If this wave repeats on the start of your next turn while the flood effect lasts, part water. You cause the water. What do you want to do with this? Which thing am I supposed to be reading?
Towards the frog people. And kind of drown them.
But
you want to drown the frogs with water?
The amphibians?
I don't think you thought this through.
No, because once they're wet, I can electrocute them, and it's extra damage.
They're already pretty slimy and like.
They're all moist.
They're already nice and wet for you.
They're really moist.
Yeah.
Another sexual innuendo here.
Yeah, because I don't like. Yeah, you could.
I want them nice and wet.
They're already wet. We'll say that. Without you controlling the water.
Okay.
She wants to make them wetter.
Well, guys, if you want to stand back for a second.
Well, it's not your turn yet, so. All right. Let's see. Let me make sure I have the right thing up here. They have their speed. Oh. Okay.
So are they just like regular frogs, or are they the frog people?
Yes, we're being attacked by regular frogs. Oh no!
They could be giant frogs. Have you never seen Crash? Like,
Be careful, Opala, don't croak.
could have just turned around and stabbed.
Hold on. Up to me. I'm just making sure I have everything right here. Okay, yeah, they can't do anything else. Next.
Fusion's dying at his own joke.
I just have this picture of like all these little frogs jumping all over us.
We're all a hot mess.
Okay. And all right, now it is your turn, Crystal.
Okay. Okay, my only problem is
All of them.
no, you guys are
Where
right
do we
here.
begin?
You guys are right here, so it's gonna hit you. That
Could you not like just take a few steps forward?
I have it's a 60-foot radius.
So put it out 60 feet so like here, let me get my ruler out and show you.
I can cast the spell from here, but like technically do it at a distance.
Wait, where is my draw? Okay, am I just being derpy? Why can I not? Where's my ruler? Okay, here it is.
Circle with a line.
Yep, I got it. So let's see. You could do. What's the range on it? Like, I know it's like a 60-foot radius, but how far out can you hit?
Hold on. Okay, so blah 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 blah. 60-foot radius, 100 feet directly above you.
Can you put it in chat so I can read the spell
Okay.
text?
Yes. It's making me put it as a cast.
It
So
should. That's
I was-
fine. Oh,
Here
no,
we
that's
go.
not- that's
Oh
not-
no, it
Okay.
didn't let me do it.
Well, it's 120 feet. The range is
Okay.
120 feet, and then it says so you could put it right. You put it right here, and the rest of you would be just out of range.
Oh hell yeah! So yeah, I want to make it rain literally on the frogs with thunder.
All right, so they all have to do a dexterity save, basically. And then how does that work? If they fail the save, do they take like half damage, or let me see. Is it Thunder Wave?
It's call lightning.
All
We're not doing thunder wave.
I remember Thunderwave. Do you
All
remember
lightning.
Thunderwave?
I remember
almost
Thunder
remembering
Wave.
Dagon with it.
Thunderdome.
Chip, you need to fix your spells. It says your slot total for level 3 is 2, but you have 3 spells remaining.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. I don't even know how that got edited. I don't have access to edit that left side.
You don't?
Nope.
No, that's
I can
that's
just edit the
slot
right.
Okay, so that's I guess that's calculating it based on your current level.
Yep.
Okay, so you have 2 spells, not 3 spells available, and you're casting 1 now, so now you really have 1. So yeah, just fix that whenever you can. All right, so yeah, 120 feet out, and it's let's see, dexterity. Each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dexterity saving throw. Creature takes. Oh wait, no, this is. Where did you see the 60-foot range? Okay, a storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius. Okay. So yeah, the spell succeeds, right? When you cast the spell, choose a point you can see within a range, and a bolt of lightning flashes down from the cloud at that point. Each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dexterity saving throw. So show me, where do you want the lightning to hit first?
The 2 in front of us.
Okay, the 2 immediately close to you. All right, and which?
Yeah.
Show me the square. Just hold down your mouse on the square that you want to hit.
Is it right here safe?
It would have to, if you want it to hit them, it's in 5 feet, so it would have to be like this would.
Okay.
Let's see, this would get them. This would get them. This would get them. You know, so it's
Okay,
each
right here
square
is
is
fine.
each square is 5 feet. Okay. All right, so I need to make 2 dex saving throws. And it's a 15 save. The one, the topmost one does make the save. The bottom one does not. So let me see. On a fail save or half as much on a successful one. All right, roll. Okay, well we already did the damage roll,
Yeah,
so
we
that's
did the rolls,
14.
the
So one
14.
takes 14 damage, the other one takes 7 damage.
Are they
So-
fried a little bit?
They are fried a little bit. One is more badly fried than the other. So you want to tell me what that looks like? So what's happening here? Like, I guess like a cloud. Like, how did the cloud form and what happened after?
Yeah, the cloud forms gold. It gets a little dark slightly above them. It just strikes down right on them. You see them just paralyzed for a moment. They don't look very happy after the fact. And they're
Can I-
also a little wet, so it probably stings a bit more than it should.
Yep. That
Can I point out that if people didn't know we were here, they probably do now.
yeah. So
Random thunderstorm.
is
Wait,
true.
what?
yep. All right, but the damage is done. All right, are you gonna do anything else this turn, Crystal?
No, I'm just gonna stay right here.
All right, Ophala, it is your turn.
Yay. I am going to make a slight tactical retreat to about here. And I'm just going to use my bow, I think, on this little fellow closest to me. So this one.
Okay, go ahead. That is a hit. Okay, so you kill it. You want to describe how that happens?
So I take out my bow and I somehow miraculously shoot the frog, and it just the arrow pierces. It's like right between the eyes into the brain, and it just falls over dead.
Nice, very nice.
And with that, I'll do nothing else.
All right, Flick, your turn.
I'll just walk up to the giant frog. It's like the size of a puppy, right? Or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll look at it. Does it look like it's sentient or waiting for a command at all? Or is it just a pissed off frog?
You can't tell. It's just this giant frog does not like you for some reason. It's trying to kill you.
I'm gonna hit it.
Okay. Yep. That's 6 damage. Is that bludgeoning damage, by the way?
Yep.
All right. So let's see. Yeah, you hit it for 6 bludgeoning damage. It doesn't kill it. Are you gonna do the second attack?
Yep.
Okay.
Poor frog.
Does a 14 hit?
Yeah, and you kill it. So you want to describe what that looks like?
Instead of just smashing it down, I'm gonna quickly like do the twirl like Thor does in the Thor movie, and I'm gonna like kind of hit it so where it like flies off into the air.
Nice.
Or kind of launch it in a certain direction.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, it strikes
I'll
it.
be right back.
All right, and it smushes it dead. All right.
Nice.
Next up, we got a lot of movement from the frogs over here. Let's see. Pop you down there. Whoops.
Put me out of here. This could be like the last one completely.
Fortunately, they're not too close to you guys, so it's taken them a while to get over to you.
I mean, we've killed 2 with no damage, so I think that's a win in our book.
Mm-hmm. All right, so this frog comes over here and tries to eat Flick.
It tries to swallow him down, huh?
Something like that. So tries to do a bite, and unfortunately it doesn't do anything. Fortunately for Flick, though. Meowthy, it is finally your turn.
Wonderful. I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon
Okay.
right there.
In the center of those 4 frogs?
Yes, please.
Okay, go ahead. So, spiritual weapon is what level?
Oh, that's strange. It should have cast it at a higher level than it did. It didn't even ask me. Oh, no, it's 2. Second level.
Yeah, if you click the spiritual weapon in the chat, it should ask you what level you want to cast it at. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just frozen right now. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Okay. And actually, I don't know if it matters because, let's see. Within range, at last duration, when you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet.
Right.
Yeah, and it actually didn't hit. Unfortunately, a 10 isn't good enough to hit.
Well, that's fine. It stays there.
Yep, it does stay there. So, are you going to do anything else this turn?
Well, no one's gotten hit, so I don't think anybody needs my help. So no, I'm going to stick right there and end turn.
All right. See, this giant frog is dead. So is this one. All right, so this
by the way, the spiritual weapon is a flock of crows.
Nice. Okay, cool. All right, so this guy here is going to be your bestest friend, Ophala.
It's called a murder of crows, by the way.
That is true.
I'm sorry, I was thinking of seagulls, and I didn't want to say murder of crows because
Murder
you
of
already made the
seagulls
night
sounds
elf.
accurate.
The night elf comments. I didn't want that to happen with you again.
All right, Ophala, I believe your AC is 13. So this giant frog tries to like bite your face, but unfortunately it does not hit. So
Yay!
yeah, that is going to be the end of that one's turn. All right, Crystal, what are you doing? Are you talking, Crystal? Because I can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm gonna move right up there. We're gonna just skedaddle up there, and I'm gonna use my last spell slot in that at level 3 to call lightning right here. Wait, did you see it?
I did see it. Yep.
Okay, perfect. All
Great.
right, so sorry, I opened up the wrong sheet.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and do the cast. You don't have to decrement your thing, right? Because I think the storm cloud lasts for a certain duration. Let me see here. Call lightning. Yeah, it's concentration up to 10 minutes. So you can keep calling down these things. Yeah, each turn you get, you can do, like, for your action, you can call down some lightning from this cloud at any point within that 60-foot radius. And so let's see here. I'm gonna say, right. So all three of these guys, they need to make dex saves. 1, 2, 3. Give me those random numbers. One of them made this save. The other two did not.
Time to get electrified.
Yeah.
It's grease lightning.
It's got much stuck in my head all day.
I mean, the flip side is, if the frogs, we've got like frog legs on hand now, and they're already cooked by the seams of it.
True.
Do you think they're flash fried?
There's some kind of fried.
Hold on. I'm just making sure I'm reading this correctly. Each of your... Yeah. God damn, that's OP. Okay. Yeah, they're all three of them are still alive. One of them seems to be doing a lot better than the other two. The other two are not doing so hot at all. But yeah, you didn't kill them, unfortunately. Are you gonna do anything else this turn, Crystal?
We're gonna stay put right here.
All right.
Ophala. I can smell the burnt frogs in the air, though.
Yep. Ophala, it is your turn. You have your friend in front of you, still to the north of you.
Yeah, I see. I'm gonna like sticking with the rapier, I guess.
All right, go ahead. That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Ouch. So you do pierce him. You don't hit him, but you injure him pretty badly. You want to tell me what that looks like?
You don't hit him, but you injure him?
You don't kill him, but you injure him pretty badly.
Okay.
So after dodging his attempt to try to eat my face, I switched to my rapier and I just like stuck him as hard as I could in.
You penetrated him as much as possible?
Correct.
Okay.
Going for that deep penetration.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Welsh thing.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Anyway.
Okay, I'm
All
only
right.
part well. Okay,
Is it the end of Apollo's turn?
that would be. If I move, I'm gonna get hit, so I'll just leave it.
Oh my god, we have loopholes in the audience. Hi, Lewd.
She comes in on penetration. 10 out of 10.
Of course she does. It's like
That's the summon word.
summoning Bloody Mary, except instead of saying her name 3 times, you just have to say penetration 3 times, and she appears.
Penetration. And she comes. Just don't do it in the mirror.
All right, Flick. I think it's your turn.
Looks like that there's a frog to my north. Or is that west? Or...
That'd be west, yeah. But yeah, there's a frog next to you trying to eat your face, trying to get the suck on your face.
I'm gonna try to hit him.
All right, go ahead. Wow, yeah, that's a hit. All right.
Is he dead?
He's not dead. You want to swing again?
Yep.
Go ahead. Roll damage. That is another hit. You injure him pretty badly, like to inches of his life, but he's still alive.
While this is going on, I'm gonna make a quick scan. Are there frogmen coming out, seeing what the fuck's going on? Since 2 giant ass lightning bolts came out of the sky and like singed everybody, and all the frogs are going blip.
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
Yet. I noticed that yet.
I mean, honestly, you would think that maybe from their perspective, they think that there's just a nasty storm outside, and so they're probably sleeping through it. But honestly, if lightning keeps striking like right next to their huts, like over and over and over, they're probably gonna come out and investigate what the fuck is going on, right?
They're like, what do you WTF, ribbit?
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's how frogs talk.
Yeah. All right. So, Crystal, I don't know if they know that you're the one calling down lightning on them, but this one's like super pissed off at you, and it's gonna come in to try to bite you. Your AC is 13, I believe.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter because he doesn't. He tries and fails.
How cute. Can I pet him?
I mean, yeah, if you want to taunt him like that, sure.
Just
Could
pet
punt him.
This other one is coming over here and trying to get really familiar with you too.
Oh, hello.
Hello. And also doesn't manage to connect, fortunately for you. Let's see, this one over here comes over here. Same shit. They're like all swarming on top of Crystal. I don't know what it is. She must smell really good or something. Yeah.
Druids live in either like swamps or in forests, so I'm sure she's used to being surrounded by nature.
Mm-hmm. So this one comes over here and tries to get a bite off on you, Crystal. Oh yeah, that's a hit. So he like the giant mouth kind of envelops you. There's like really sharp fangs inside of its mouth, which is kind of unusual for a frog, right? But these are fucking giant frogs, so all the rules go out the window. And he does 3 damage on you, but you are also restrained. You're kind of stuck inside of his mouth, and you're gonna have to make some effort to get out of this frog's mouth.
So they are giant frogs. I got laughed at for asking if they were giant frogs.
No, they are. These are not like your average run-of-the-mill frogs. These are giant frogs. Yes, they're like the size. They're slightly larger than the size of a human, I would say. Probably like actually, I'd say they're probably twice the size of a human. All right, this giant frog to the west of you that's been friendly with you, Flick, is super pissed off that you were like trying to bash its brains in. And goes in for a bite. It actually connects. Interesting. And it does 4 damage to you. And you are restrained. You're going to have to make some effort to get out. Meowthy, it's your turn. What's going on?
All right, is this the one that has enveloped? Uh-oh. Looks like I'm frozen again.
You're frozen?
Yeah, roll 20. I can't seem to click.
You just need to let it go.
Let it go.
Why? Stop doing that.
Let it go.
I'm trying to reload it. Hang on.
All right.
Let it go. Let it go.
I don't give a
Cold
fuck
never really-
anymore.
Well, I really do.
You want me to move you? Just why don't you point out where you want me to move you to?
I couldn't even do that.
Oh, really? Maybe this map is like too intense. All right.
Is this the one right here that is enveloping Crystal?
They're all enveloped. No, the one that's actually got Crystal inside of its mouth, Kappa Pride, is the one right here, below her.
Below her.
Yeah, I was gonna say something, but I thought no. I'll be nice.
Oh boy.
I feel like I'm making enough innuendos, so.
Oh, you're.
Oh, do you want me to put a marker down for your spiritual weapon, by the way?
Yes, please, but it's going to be right.
Actually, I think you
what
can
did you
draw
say,
it.
Flake?
I said you are an innuendo.
Wow.
I'll just make a little square here, and then we should be able to.
Can I like?
Yeah, I should have done that.
Can I like heat metal like Flick's pants where his dick is just for that comment?
I mean, if you want to waste the spell
So
slot, go right ahead.
Just draw a shape, and then go back to select mode. And you can move it around.
I'm not that petty.
All right.
All right, I'm going to move it right there, and I'm going to hit the frog that has her.
All right, go ahead. How long is it for? Is it 10 minutes concentration?
1 minute.
1 minute concentration. Okay.
Sorry, roll 20 is really struggling.
Wow, that's a crit. Yeah, go ahead, roll damage.
Sorry, that was mean.
But listen,
it was a valiant. You
know what?
You hit him so hard.
Well, you know what he did though, and he actually did kill it with the critical hit. So I want you to make this as epic as you possibly can, Malthy. Why don't you explain to me what this actually looks like? Uh-oh, we can't hear you. You're talking, and we can't hear you.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I have the push to talk thing. I raise both my arms with the sleeves flopping over them and wave them around real quick as the sleeves go back and forth, and this spectral murder of crows just flies right down and just starts harassing this frog, just pecking it left and right, and till it just falls to the ground, I guess. And then they start eating it.
Nice.
At which point I wave them away so they don't ruin it.
All right.
As the cat takes over the camera.
That's usually what he does.
All right, is that going to be the end of your turn, Meowthy?
Actually, I would like to move a little bit. Hang on.
Okay.
I'm just trying to measure out. Okay, yeah. Dude. Right there.
Okay.
End turn.
All right. This giant frog in front of you, Ophala, that has eaten your face. Hold on.
It tried to eat my face.
It tried to eat your face, but I don't think it did, right?
No. I'm gonna guess it's gonna eat my face this time.
I can't feel my face when I'm with you.
All right, so it's going to try it again. Ooh, this time it does hit, and you are restrained, and you have 5 piercing damage. Also, I totally forgot. Oh, that's okay. Just remember, I guess I should mark it. All right, so Crystal's no longer restrained because the one that restrained her is dead. And then, Fleck, you are unfortunately still restrained. Let me, I don't know, I'll put that on you. You have a pretty little heart with chains around it, I guess, for some reason. Actually, no, you have this. There you go. You are restrained. Oh, now you have 2.
And a restrain. Man, I'm like double awesome.
Yep, there you go. All right. And then Ophala is restrained now.
But I'm the one with the manacles. This is not fair.
I know you're gonna say tentacles.
Oh my god. All right, Crystal, it's your turn.
As far as I'm aware, I don't have any tentacles.
Hoping to lower the frog population over here. We're gonna cast lightning right over here.
Oh.
Okay. Go ahead.
Sorry, opened up the wrong tab.
And it looks like you're going to be able to hit 2 of them, right? Yeah.
Yep. There we go.
Okay, they both successfully saved against it, but they do take half damage. So that's good. One of them gets fried pretty crispy, but he's still alive. The other one, same situation, but he looks better off than his buddy.
The one that got really fried, he's twitching a little bit. He doesn't look very happy, and his buddy's just looking over, kind of like, damn.
Wow, Fusion, that's a lot of RAM for roll 20. Do you want to try on Chrome, or?
I have a feeling Chrome's gonna be worse, but
yeah, it might be.
Once my turn gets around again, I'll jump off. Well, this is a good point, actually.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while before he gets back to you, I think. All right. Okay, Ophala. Wait, unless you're not gonna do anything else, right?
No, I'm ending right there.
Okay. All right, Ophala, your turn. You are restrained though, so I need for you to make a strength save for me, please.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is not gonna work.
You don't know.
It anyways.
Oh my god!
What happened? What happened?
Yes, he rolled a 0.
Christ.
Yeah, that is a critical fail. That is a critical fail, but
So guess what? The frog deep throats you even more.
I'm gonna be nice though. It's just what happened was you're struggling. No, here's what happens. Right, you're struggling so hard against a giant frog that you farted so loud.
Wow.
Like everyone knows it was you. It was coming from your direction. Yeah, that's what happened. But yeah, you are still restrained. So
I feel attacked by that.
yeah, I don't think you can take any. I don't think you can do anything here. I think your move is over.
Can I not like run around in a circle? Help.
You are restrained. Nope. You cannot do shit except fart, apparently.
Crazy. Chrome is working perfectly.
All right, Flick, I need for you to make a strength save for me, please.
All right. Watch me roll a 0 as well.
That would be something. No, but you do manage to break free from its grasp. So you are free to take your normal turn.
All right. I'm going to smack it.
All right, go ahead. Yep, that's a hit, and you obliterate it. It's dead.
All right. Can I make a move action to go here and smack this one?
Sure can.
Then I do so.
Okay. It's a hit, roll damage. Okay, yeah, you kill it dead too. So, what does this look like?
After I pull myself out of the one, let's say it's like still holding onto my tongue, I quickly take, or it's still holding onto my shield, right?
Mm-hmm.
I take my warhammer and smack the one on my shield to where it pops, and then I make a quick leap over to the one that's in front of Crystal, and I look at that one and I twirl around and then smack it, crush its head like a spike into the ground.
Nice. All right. See, I need to remove some things from the turn order because they're dead. Okay, is that going to be the end of your turn? Unfortunately, though, this just giant frog, even though Crystal isn't here to defend herself, is trying to pick on her. She's going to, yeah, she. Okay, yeah, why not? The giant frog is a she. Tries to clamp down on Crystal and actually manages to do it. Doing 4 damage to her, which I will subtract since she's not here. And she is restrained. Feels bad, man.
That's like the second one to do that to her.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible.
Yep.
She's getting passed around more than I do.
Hey-oh.
So this
Hey, you have to roleplay it. This is just mechanics.
yeah. This other this other frog is over here. He can actually move over here without getting a attack of opportunity from Crystal because she's restrained, and he's gonna come play with you, Flick. So do a bite, and does not connect. He's just like kind of gumming at your armor, basically.
Ideally.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember that grapefruit video? Like with
the jerking off of the grapefruit video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
I'm just imagining that kind of noise.
Stop it.
I'm
All right,
afraid
Meowthy.
to ask.
Meowthy, it's your turn. Please take back control of the stream.
All right, I wave my hands again and send the flock of crows, or the murder of crows, over to the one that's restraining Crystal again.
All right.
Could you make it a flock of seagulls so it takes on me?
That's a hit.
Those are two different bands. All right.
So that's a hit, and you do kill it. So you want to describe what that looks like?
More waving and motioning, and they just all as one dive down. As they dive down, they like flip up Crystal's hair, so it makes this cool little like whoosh over the top like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just to satisfy Flick's Flock of Seagulls reference.
Yes.
Hey guys, I don't want to hold up the stream. For the duration of the battle, you can call the lightning because I'm still going to be on this call for 5 minutes because I have to get a verification from a family member.
Okay.
Sorry, you restrained anyway.
What happened?
Anymore.
You're restrained. The frogs are doing terrible things to you.
Perfect.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I'm saving your ass. Don't worry about it.
Guys, look.
Yeah,
look
I've seen them.
north. Why would you do this? I thought we were friends.
Well,
There's
it's all
nothing
that
left in the
lightning.
castle.
So I'm sure you see over to the west of you. There's a bunch of bullywugs pouring out of their huts to investigate what in the world is going on this evening. All right. So great, that thing is dead. Are you gonna do anything else your turn, Meowthy?
I am probably going. No. Well, yeah. I'm gonna move the fuck out of the way of those.
Okay.
2, 3, 9. Right there. And turn.
All right. Okay. Let's see. There, I need to make... Okay. So this giant frog, Crystal, that is bitten onto you and kind of latched onto you, is going to try to do something terrible to you.
Do you mean me?
Yes.
Is it gonna play Alien?
It is, and it succeeds. Crystal, I am so sorry to have to tell you this.
Do you mean me again?
I mean, sorry, yes, Ophala. My bad.
You take 2 points of psychic damage for being compared to Crystal.
I feel like this should be on the turn since you got me wrong twice.
No.
Because he kept on asking, you're like, yeah. Okay.
God, May, stop being an idiot. Of course I mean you.
Wow. Feels attacked, man.
Are you triggered?
Oh no, he's frozen again.
No,
Oh, shit.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm sorry, I was reading. I was
think he's trying
reading.
to process what the fuck's going on.
I am. So Ophala has been swallowed whole by this giant frog.
Many times in his life, but
am I dead?
Well, you took 7 damage on the way into it, and so it kind of envelops you whole, and you smell the most horrendous smell you have ever smelled in your entire life, and you just get plunged into this thing's stomach, and there's like acid, and it's just reeks, and it burns.
Well, okay then. I'm gonna use my hellish rebuke. I'm getting the fuck out of this.
Okay. So as you find yourself slipping into the stomach, you do a hellish rebuke from the inside, and a
I'm on
frog.
the inside.
You are suddenly not blinded and restrained. You're suddenly out in the open ground, and there are pieces of frog everywhere. Everywhere. And like there's little cooked frog bits raining down from the sky.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So that is pretty good and deaded. So, very good. You want to do anything else this turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna move. I'm just gonna move over to here and like hint at the cleric to like heal me.
You can. I mean, you can talk during your turn, so you can tell.
Medic.
Medic. Okay.
Go Starship Troopers.
Thank you, Doctor.
Well, oh, actually, no.
Santo.
Sorry, no. My bad. Hold on. That was a reaction. It wasn't even your turn. So you're still over there.
Yeah.
My bad. My bad. Whoopsie.
Yeah, y'all bad. Jeez.
Whoopsie. All right. So I just need to get my act together. I think I'm still distracted by the fact my internet dropped out, and I already did have a dip in my bandwidth. I don't know what the fuck my ISP is doing right now, but they need to fucking knock it off.
It's not just yours. There's a huge problem going on right now.
Oh, is there? Well,
Yup.
it's not just Twitch, because like it was across the board.
Twitch is having issues today as well.
Okay.
Like not showing people's actual numbers and such. Ridiculous.
Oh, I was wondering. I thought my viewership count. I thought my viewer count was really awfully low for today. I mean, it doesn't really bother me. I don't really pay that close attention to the numbers, but I just thought it was unusual.
Nah, like earlier when Mogul was streaming, he had like 6 people in chat and he was still registering as one.
Okay, all right, that makes sense.
It seems to be hitting certain people and not others though, because like looking at my thing, like some people have got like 1 to 2, and others have still got quite low. So I don't know.
Yeah. What is that?
Oh, he's in the kitchen. He's in the kitchen. Don't worry, he's in the kitchen.
I'm listening. What the shit, guys?
We thought you were taking a piss.
No.
That would have been 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah, I see him. We can see you wandering around. Do you have pants on? Do you have pants on, Azuba?
Yes, I have pants. Here, motherfuckers, here.
we don't. Okay.
Pants.
Okay. All right. We have seen Azuba's pants.
Are those cargos?
Don't
Also-
judge, motherfucker. It's Sunday.
Oh my
Your
god.
pants match the main color of your shirt, dude.
Yeah, I like the color coordinate. Occasionally,
Do you have like a granimal on the back of the tag or something?
maybe. No, I'm just prepping for dinner.
Okay.
Gonna make some rice.
It is actually going to be Crystal's turn, so I'm going to move for her since she's still on the phone.
She said she was gonna try to do lightning bolts, but I
Yep.
don't know how many more spell slots she has left.
Well, no,
I
it
don't
says
know if that would
she's doing
be-
a concentration spell, so she can do this as much as she wants for like 10 minutes or something super OP like that.
God damn.
I know.
But there's
Even
only
Even when
one
bubbled.
left, so she's probably gonna concentrate it on the froggies over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, there. Yeah, so and actually, well, no, but
Aren't they
so
aggressive?
hold on, pause. the storm cloud cannot move, but she can strike down lightning in areas under the storm cloud. The storm cloud was centered like somewhere over here. The range does not extend to where these bullywugs are, so it does not. So she can't call lightning over here without casting the call thunder spell or whatever again over in this direction. You see what I'm saying? So she can she can still hit over here, right, and fry the frog over here, but that's
So
gonna
what we
be
need to
it.
do is do that Ken throw from Street Fighter where we grab them and throw them into where the lightning bolt would be. So she
I
can just
mean, aren't they aggressive?
We're
I don't know
gonna
if they're
find
pissed
out.
off at us.
I mean that's the thing. Like, are they aggressive, or are we gonna like attack first on like
We're gonna find out. All right, so Crystal is calling thunder down over here. Where is it? Call lightning. I need to get to her character sheet.
I got it right here. A storm cloud appears. Blah blah blah.
I got it.
Blah
I got
blah. 3d10.
I got
So
it.
if they make it, they get 3d10. If they don't, they take half of that. Wait. It's a third level. Oh, okay. There's a third level spell. Okay.
Yep. So yeah, she fries this frog to a. Wait. Oh, sorry. Hold on. I didn't do the save. And the verdict is, yeah, she fries it to a crisp.
Nice.
It is definitely dead.
That's it. They're dead. They're all dead.
They are all dead.
Except everything that's coming towards us.
Have you not scrolled to the west?
All right. Ophala, it is your turn.
Well, first thing I'm going to do,
let me describe the scene. So these bullywug things are coming out of their huts, and they have spears in hand, and they are rushing into your direction.
Aggressive. Got it.
That we know of.
Oh, first things I'm going to do, I'm going to like move over here. So like to here, like kind of like
I haven't
near
seen
the
you
dwarf.
move yet. Oh, okay. All right.
But like also kind of near Flick. You know, to have some kind of protection. Just let me double check the spell. I just want to make sure that I know what I'm doing with this.
Okay.
Because I've not had a chance to use this yet.
Make sure you try to prepare this stuff before it gets to your turn.
No, like I just want to. I already knew what I was going to do. I just wanted to double check if it's still
If he could, or what?
Yeah, if it was still viable, kind of thing.
Can you at least tell me what it is so I can look at it at the same time so it's not new to me when you tell me?
Oh, it's hypnotic pattern.
Okay.
So yeah, I could technically cast that with the range that it is.
You create a twisting pattern of colors that weaves through the air inside a 30-foot cube within range. The pattern appears for a moment and vanishes. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by this spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0. The spell ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor. Interesting. So this is a really good crowd control.
Yep.
Really good crowd control. All right, cool.
That's why I invested in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm. Oh god, you still said you're editing my spell.
Sorry, I was just looking at it.
So I'm gonna like cast that.
Yep.
But I'm gonna try aim it like roughly there.
Can you draw the 30-foot area?
Freehand.
Polygon.
So what?
Polygon.
So like. Each of these is 5, yeah?
Yeah, each square is 5. You want me to try to get as many as I can inside of there, and let me just do it for you, maybe?
I'll go with these, because it's a complete fall.
That's a 10 by 10 feet. This is a 30-foot cube.
So that's...
So each side can be 30 feet, I think.
How much could I roughly get in? Because I'm struggling with like...
Okay, no, it's fine. So you can do, let's see, there's 5, 10, 15, 20...
I'm not good with shape.
25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you can get all of them like that.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right. So, all right, cool. You cast it there. Everyone has to make a wisdom saving throw, looks like. What's your
Yep.
spell save DC is 14?
Let me just double check for you. Yeah.
That sounds right for our current power level.
Yeah. God, how many of these are there? There's 6, 7? 7. All right. 1, 2.
Watch them all like pass.
All right. Let's see. 14. All but 2 of them failed.
Wow.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, all right, so whoops, my bad. Let me get rid of that. This one up here succeeded, and this one down here succeeded. The rest of them are going to be charmed. Hey, make sure I... God damn it, hold on. All right. This guy's charmed. This guy's charmed. This guy. And that guy. All right. So, you have 5 charmed bullywugs, and they just kind of stop. They just like come to a grinding halt, and they're just like not doing anything. This other one continues to, I guess, charge forward, but it's not his turn, so he's not going to do anything. All right, are you going to do anything else this turn, Ofala?
I can't do anything. I've moved and I've used my ability. So
Okay. Well, how far did you move? You can move further if you want. You know, you don't have to do like it all consecutively. You can move.
no,
Okay.
I'm quite comfortable.
Okay. Very good. Flick, it is your turn.
All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I guess I can go here because I think I have a. Hold on, let me check something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 feet. Yeah. I'll go up to this guy. I'll look at him. Does he look like he wants to murder me?
He does look like he wants to murder your face. Yes.
I'm like, hello, how are you?
And he's not responding in a friendly manner.
How much?
Well, I'm speaking in Draconic as well. So
Yep.
is he? No. All right. Well, in that case, I guess I will get my murder on.
Okay.
Oh God.
That is a
Oh.
hit for
Okay.
6 damage. He is still alive.
And then again.
Another hit, and he is very dead.
Can I have your rolls, please?
Oh, okay. So basically what I do is kind of like a quick bitch slap with the Warhammers that I slap him against one side of the face and I slap him again on the other side of his face as he crumples and I guess his neck twists around from the force of the blow.
Jesus Christ. Like, does it a fucking exorcist thing with the
Yeah,
head going around? Yeah.
It's just like crack and then a very loud crack as his head spins around. And then he crumples. And then I'll look to see which one isn't stupor. Who?
So the ones with the hearts on them, they are in their stupor. The one without a heart, like way back in the back, is not.
Yeah, and then I will make like eye contact with him, as in I am absolutely calling him out indirectly.
Okay.
And that's the end of my my round.
Okay. All right. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, those guys can't do anything. Except this guy back here, he's kind of like looking over at his friends as he runs past, wondering what the fuck. Can he get to you? No. And he comes to about right there. And that's gonna be the end of his turn. Giant frog is dead. That guy is charmed. Meowthy, it is your turn.
All right, I'm going to take a quick glance at Ophala, see that she's hurting pretty bad, and healing word. Lovely.
Hey, I'll take any hit points I can get.
Well, you got 7.
Yep. So add 7 hit points.
Alright.
I think all of us can heal, can't we?
I mean, I can do a form of healing.
What healing does a bard do?
I've got I've got cure wounds.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Yeah, you do.
Remember, because there was a whole what's going on with you say 7 hit points.
Yep, 7.
7 hit points. And then I send my flock of crows. I just point over to Flick and send them right next to him. And that will end my turn.
Stop and kind of look at them because I've seen what those things do. Hello.
All right.
I mean, you joke about the heal, but like that's like nearly half my health in one heal.
Well, that's good. It could have been up to, let's see, 8, 12. 12 plus 3, 15.
I've got 26 hit points max, so I'm very squishy.
Yep. So it is Crystal's turn, and since she's not here, I'm going to move for her. She's going to do something she almost never does, and she's going to take out her longbow and fire off an arrow at this bullywug that is clearly not charmed and is rushing towards Flick. And my god, that hits. Very nice. And okay, that's 5 damage. So the arrow kind of flies through the air and whizzes like through the flock of crows. The murder of crows, and like whizzes past Flick, and like gets the bullywug in his spear arm and kind of cries out in pain. Ophala, it is your turn.
I'm gonna move a couple of steps forward, and I'm gonna follow suit with what Crystal just did. So I'm gonna use my bow to try hit the uncharmed frog person.
Go for it. That does not hit. In fact, that was very terribly close to being so bad that you almost hit Flick.
He would have been fine.
I just can't. The arrow like kind of flies past, and I just kind of look at him like, ooh.
Not a dude. Sorry.
Dudette. I'm sorry. No, dude can be gender neutral. Thank you very much.
Dude is gender neutral. Dude is like the most gender neutral.
Yep, I agree. All right.
Come on, bro.
Flick.
However, you did say I tend to look at him.
Shim.
Wow.
Flick, your turn.
All right, I will walk up.
Mm-hmm.
And
try to murder his face.
Yeah, I might as well. I'm not even going to give him a chance to not be a dick. Oh, I think he's dead.
I think so too. Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, I crunch his skull, and then I guess I still have some movement. I'll walk over to one of them and I'll kind of wave my hand in front of their eyes. Are they doing anything?
They are completely in a daze. Like, nobody is home. They're just, like, staring blankly ahead.
Do they have rope on them?
Do they have rope on them? That's an interesting question. Let me see.
I still do have manacles.
They do not. However, I think that in your packs, in your, like, adventurer packs, you probably have rope. I know that Lafir was carrying rope, so whoever was carrying Lafir's stuff has it.
I'll take out a rope and just to test to see if I can, like, start to bind them together. See if we can just capture them instead of outright murdering them.
So, I mean, I do have some manacles on me.
So here's the thing. These things are super slippery. And they're, like... They're not like they have bones, right? But they can move in ways you might not expect. You know, so you can.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, yes, yeah. So you can. Jesus Christ, you guys. They You can try to bind them. I don't know how effective it's going to be. I might have to have you make a check.
I'm just wondering if we can bind these guys instead of just like bashing them over the head.
I know what you're trying to do. Yeah. I'm gonna have you. Who's doing the tying?
Who's the most nimble?
I mean, that'd probably be me, but at the same time, do we trust my rolls?
Okay, just half a second. Quit being a bitch about your rolls. And
would your character volunteer to tie them up?
Mine, yeah. I don't want to kill if I can help it.
Okay. So are you gonna tie them up then?
I will put some. Yeah, I'll tie one of them up.
Well, there used to be. I don't know if it's still a thing now, where you could take 10 with your rolls, where it would automatically add 10 to whatever roll that you were doing, meaning that you were super careful with your action.
Yeah, but the spell doesn't last that long, does it?
No, it only lasts a minute.
Oh, a minute. Oh shit. Let's round them up really quickly then.
Yeah, you guys are sitting here taking your time with this conversation.
So let's do this. Oh no. Okay.
So what are you doing, Ophala?
I'll try tie them up, I guess.
Make a survival roll.
Can we try to hurt them and shit?
I want to give you advantage, but I think because you're in a hurry, I'm not going to.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
I mean,
so you tied that
they're incapacitated.
They are, but you're in a hurry. You have to tie 5 of them up in under a minute.
I mean, it's a team effort.
So you've tied them up the best you can, and some time passes, and the spell's effect wears off. And they come to, and they look furious, and they're like kind of. It sounds like they're saying something, but it sounds like gurgles and stuff. Yeah.
You ever do that in a nerd full of rooms? They all break out into a cold sweat.
Yeah,
wow.
I know. Yeah. So, let me see here. I need to make some checks against your survival thing. Give me 1 second.
Disadvantage. Give us the disadvantage.
They fail.
Jesus Christ.
Oh hell.
They
They all break free, and we have to murder the shit out of them.
High School Musical all over again. They're breaking free.
all right, so these 3 right here, the 3 closest to you guys are no longer restrained, and they reach for their weapons, and they are going to try to probably jab you.
As soon as they reach for the weapons, I'll hold up the warhammers like
You have to understand, like, from their perspective, they're defending their homes against an invader. And they do not take kindly to you raising their weapons at them, Flick, and they're going to try to eat you.
Well, I mean, the whole point of pissing them off is that they attack me instead of the rest of the party.
Yep, that is true.
So,
well, he does connect on you, Flick, but only for 2 damage.
okay, he'll hit, and I'll look slightly impressed, and then like, are you doing the hit points or am I?
You do it.
Okay, and then like I'll give him a raised eyebrow, like, really, that was it, bro?
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess I guess wait for the next round.
Yeah. I'm doing strength checks against May's survival. To see, and I'm going to be doing that each round to see if they can break free from the restraints. They are not giving up. They're going to try to murder your faces. Okay, so the one that's next to the one that just jabbed your face, this guy right here, he's going to also try to jab your face. And bite. Neither of which connects, so you're okay, Flick. This one up here is going to move a little bit closer to Ophala and try to bite and penetrate Ophala, which I think Ophala is quite used to.
Wow.
Damn, dude. I mean, Ophala just went through the whole Vor experience a couple minutes ago. You got to ease her into it, man.
I'm sorry, Ophala.
I get so much hate.
Well, Ophala didn't hear it. Okay, this is the DM talking. There's no person standing there saying these things.
No, I don't think you understand. I mean, if you watch the old Dungeons and Dragons cartoon, the players hear it.
Ophala, you took 2 damage from the bite, but the spear didn't actually get you.
Okay, I took 2 off then.
Yep. All right, and then this guy needs to do a strength check. Oh yeah, so he breaks free.
Now, remember, frog people are like stupid strong.
Yeah.
Not very bright, but they're really strong.
Yep, and he's gonna try to be your friend, Ophala.
Man, why does everybody want to be my friend suddenly? You charm a few people.
In the game, you mean?
Because apparently they've got a friend in you, so...
So, Ophala, the spear penetrates your arm, and you take 5 damage.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Meowthy, it is your turn.
All right, wave my hands, send those crows straight up to the first one I can reach.
Okay.
And
Yep, that's a hit. Roll damage. What's the time limit on this? It's 10 minutes, right?
I think it's 1 minute.
Oop. So did you cast it again?
We are in round. Oh.
Well, remember you guys waited. Yeah.
God damn it, guys. All right, so this would be me casting it again, which is my last spell. Oh,
Okay.
no. It's not my last spell slot. Never mind. Second level.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, I can cast it that far, so I should be fine.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so 7 damage. And that would end my turn.
All right. So yeah, you damage him pretty bad. The crows are kind of picking at its flesh, and it's like kind of screeching, but it's not dying yet.
Okay.
Oh, that's horrifying.
Let's see. Crystal. Hi, Crystal. Welcome back.
Hey.
You're back.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. You were just in time. It is your turn on the dot. I had you use your bow in the last round.
In this fight.
Well, there's some bullywugs that have joined you and are trying to become your friends.
Okay.
They're outside the
was
range.
useful.
They're outside the range of your storm cloud, though. So I have the storm cloud still as concentration. I didn't know if you'd want to do something with it. I didn't know. So instead of casting a spell that would break the concentration, I took out your longbow and I've been picking off the bullywugs for you.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now that we're here, hold on. This is about as close I can get, huh?
Yeah, I think. Where did you? Didn't see where you started off. By the way, there's a thing. If you
A thing.
Yeah, if you start dragging your token, like if you left click and hold, and then you right click, it'll do like a path, and then you can like measure stuff, and you can even do multiple waypoints. So
Okay.
yeah, you might want to try that out. But yeah, so you click and drag your token, and then from the square that you're at, you right click that, and then you can move your mouse over to another point and like right click that, and then right click somewhere else, and it does like a path.
Oh,
for you,
I see what you mean.
Yeah, and it shows you the distance, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it says this is 20 feet, actually.
Yep. So I think you can go like 30 or 35, right? What's your speed?
Yeah. Hold on, let me just put myself back there, so it'll be easy.
Yeah, your speed is 35. So, whoops, whoa! As you get flung across the map, Crystal's like, "Wee!"
I'm out. Bye. I'm gonna go storm the castle alone.
When I was here, there were only 5 of these things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these are something else.
I what's this black spot here?
The black box is Meowthie's spiritual weapon. It's a murder of crows.
Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna go right there, and I'm gonna conjure up my flame blade, and I'm gonna fire him up that way.
Okay.
There we go.
Can you clean up your lines, Mei?
Yeah. How?
Clean up your lines if you can.
Click them and press delete. I think. There's also a clear drawings thing under the shapes.
Oh God, what have I done? It's just gone black for me.
Oh, we don't have the clear drawings under ours.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Just refresh, May. Actually,
no one's a master
wait.
like drawing like me.
Wait a second. Where did Ophala go? Like her token. Did Ophala just like spontaneously combust or what? Where did you go? Hold on, let me zoom out. Let me see if I can find you on the map somewhere.
I don't even see anything.
I think
Yeah,
you're
I
not
don't
here
see you.
anymore.
Checking
What
the
happened?
HUD.
Just congratulations, you got hit so hard you don't exist in the game anymore.
I transcended. I'm no longer in this world.
You've turned into, I don't know, a Spelljammer character now. You just don't exist.
Ooh.
Alright, hold on. I'll drag your... Okay, I need to go to a different map and find you again. Give me 1 second. This might take me a little bit. Hold on. I think you were in the swamp. Yeah, there you are.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Here we go. And I forget where you were at. I'm gonna put you there, and then
I was
make you
next
the
to
right
Flick.
size. Hold on. Okay, and then you are next to Flick, and Flick is like, I don't know. I'll put you there. You keep me honest here, and put yourself where you were. There you go. Okay. Thank you. All right.
I mean, I was totally all the way over here.
Yeah, totally. All right,
It's
so
also
I'm sorry.
taken me out of the turn.
So Crystal, cool. Crystal got a critical hit.
Hell yeah.
Right, and so you're targeting this
The
bullywug
one
right in front of
me.
Yeah. So you killed it like maybe 2 or 3 times over. So
He disintegrates the moment I thrust my sword into his heart.
yeah, just complete like total
Well,
annihilation.
it's an amphibian full of water, so it just kind of pop.
Yeah, pop. Steam going everywhere. Exactly.
Pop goes the weasel.
Mm-hmm.
It's meant to be my turn, but it's taken me out of the turn order.
Okay, so roll initiative again, and I'll just roll initiative real quick. I'll put you where you're supposed to be. All right, so we're gonna change you to 13, and I'm gonna put you up here. And now it's your
Salem,
turn.
you can't get the squirrel.
Go ahead, Ophala, what are you doing?
Okay, so the guy who's like, I'm going to take a chance on my allies actually helping, like, protect me here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna.
That's so sad. Ophala doesn't know if her allies are actually gonna protect her or not. That makes me so sad.
And I'm going to use hideous laughter on the frog at the back, who's still bound.
Okay.
Kind of don't want him to break free.
Okay. And actually, okay. All right. So he needs. What kind of save does he need to make? Turn. Wisdom saving throw. Okay. So he's gonna make a wisdom saving throw. And against your spell. Okay, he fails. So yeah, he's bound up, and he just falls to the ground and starts doing this like horrid croaking sound that I guess passes as laughter for these bullywugs. And there you go. Are you gonna do anything else this turn?
If I move, I'm going to invoke an attack of opportunity, if I remember right.
You could move here. No, actually, because then one of them would. Yep. Yeah, you're screwed. You can't go
What if I
anywhere.
moved? What if I moved like behind Flick?
Nope. You would get 2 attacks of opportunities on you.
And I'm guessing south the same as well.
Yep. You can't move away. There's no way.
Yeah. This is why I said I'm going to put a lot of faith in my friends here.
Okay.
I'll end my turn, I guess.
All right, Flick.
All right. The one that's north of Ofala,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hit it.
Okay.
Like, not
That's a
map
hit?
north, but
Yeah,
up north.
I understood what you meant. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, you do hit him. He's not dead, but he
All right.
looks pretty fucked up.
Now I'll hit him again. Wait for him to get more dead.
Okay. That's
More
another
dead.
hit. Okay, he's dead.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So you just smashed his face in. Are you doing anything else this turn?
Then I'll look at the one right in front of me, I guess, and just kind of give it a crude smile.
Okay.
Oh.
So he doesn't take too kindly to your mockery, and he's gonna try to bite you and poke you.
Ideally.
Ideally. Oh, this poor thing. Doesn't do a lick of damage to you, and actually, his bite actually chipped like 3 of his teeth off, and like his mouth is all bloody now.
Oh, he critically failed. That's adorable.
Yep.
The poor thing.
Yep. All right, so this guy up here needs to make another wisdom saving throw. Where's advantage? Okay. Success is fallen. Okay, so he's still croaking that horrible sound that Ufala has inflicted upon it. The one catty corner to you that's not dead, Flick, is trying to bite you and trying to poke you. And oh shit. So yeah, his spear actually manages to find a weak point in your armor and goes through and pierces you for 10 damage.
Damn, son, I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
Oh. Poor Flick.
I mean, I'm gonna murder him, but I'm proud of him.
This guy is dead. This guy is dead. And Meowth, it is your turn.
All right. Wave of the hands. Murder of Crows moves.
What's the range on this, by the way? Because you're pretty far out now.
60.
You might have to move with him.
I can't. Hang on one second. Let me double check that. I'm sure it was 60. I was just measuring it.
Well, it's okay. You're still in range anyway.
Yeah, 60 feet.
Yeah. Okay.
Right there.
So which one are you going to hit? The one below it? Oh, well, you're not going to hit anything with that.
I am not going to hit anything with that.
All right, so that's
yeah, because I can't move since I moved. So yeah, that ends my turn.
Okay. Crystal, it's your turn.
Excuse me.
And then there were 3. Okay.
Mhm.
So why not just use up our other slot conjure storm?
Uh-oh, you're breaking up. What did you
What?
say?
I said, why not just use up another slot and conjure up another storm?
Oh no. No.
Why not?
Okay, go ahead.
Take a crazy.
So I'm
chance?
assuming it's going to be in range of these bullywugs, right? So we'll
Yeah,
say
they'll
it's
say
like
right
we'll say
here.
it's like
Right
okay.
here.
Okay.
Oh
Alright.
no. Tied up Froggy, no. Frog-chan.
All right, so where's the
Okay.
first? So you want the lightning to hit there?
Yeah. Right?
Oh, right here? Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Oh, that's
Yeah.
wow, holy fucking
Yep.
shit. Okay. Let me do a couple dexterity saving throws here, although I'm not sure it's gonna help them much. Jesus Christ. They all are instantly fried to a crisp, including the croaking one. The croaking one suddenly stops croaking and stops doing much of anything for that matter.
And starts croaking.
Yep, and actually croaks.
The croaky one croaked.
The croaky
Bye,
one
Kermit.
croaks. Yep.
Well, if that's the way. If
I
you guys
tend to
want
go-
some fried legs, it looks like they're all a little fried over here.
I turned to Crystal and said, "For God's sake, I wanted to save that one to interrogate."
Well, he was in the line of fire.
Okay.
If they're all dead, I just tell everybody be quiet and listen, and try to roll perception and see if there's any more in those huts there that might come out.
Roll perception, please.
It's not bad for me.
So Flick and Meowthy, you hear something coming from the huts, but it's rhythmic. Apparently some of these things are very deep sleepers.
They're getting it on?
No, they're very deep sleepers.
Oh.
Sleeping, not rhythmic. Rhythmic.
Jesus Christ. All right. Yeah, so unless you do something to wake more of them up, I think you guys are good.
And I'm gonna start looking through these bodies and trying to find a piece of paper or something.
I want to touch myself with a spell so I can heal myself a bit.
I just love how you have to like announce it in that way. It's like, what?
Hey guys, I'm healing myself.
Yo, if this cat does not stop trying to get this squirrel.
As I'm walking through, I'm gathering up just drops of blood and such and put it in a vial.
Once we've, I guess, looted the bodies to see what we need, I will then take the bodies and just casually, kind of put them in the water so they kind of drift away.
Yep, that's a good idea. All right, so, here's what's happening.
Is that 10 I've healed myself for? Or?
Y'all.
All right, so searching the bodies, you don't come across any pieces of paper, but on the bullywugs, you do collectively find a total of 30 gold pieces.
Oof. What is that?
I don't know. I hear something.
Sorry, it's my cat's tail hitting the thing.
Oh.
Salem, can you stop being annoying?
It's a cat. It's like half their thing.
No, he's trying to get a squirrel that's been outside for an hour taunting him, and he won't let it go. The squirrel knows you can't get him. You ain't getting him.
Okay, so yeah, you didn't find any piece of paper. You found the 30 gold. Who's keeping track of the gold?
I
think Crystal's the loot master, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
How much gold did we get?
30.
Nice. That's it?
That's it. I mean, these guys aren't like super wealthy. They're I mean, honestly, that's a lot of money for some not so wealthy bullywugs, okay? and the giant frogs didn't have anything on them. They're just animals.
So I tend to say, what do you want to do now? This seems to be a bit of a bust.
You might want to keep your voice down or move further away from the huts. I'm just saying. You're intelligent enough to know that. So the little voice in the back of your head.
It was meant as a whisper, but okay.
Anybody have pointy, sharp things? You have a rapier, don't you, Ophala?
I do.
Have you ever heard of a coup de grace?
I'm not going.
French.
I'm not going to stab these people and kill them for no reason.
Wait, I have an idea. It might work.
Christ.
I'll quickly take my cultist robe and I'll start to tear it up a little bit. Right?
Okay.
And then I'll go over to where we dropped all the bodies, and I'll like rub some of the blood into it, and then I'll throw the cultist robe in with the frog bodies.
Oh my god. Well, you said you were putting them downriver, so I put them over in the river. Is that not where you're putting them?
Okay, but just in case they find it. This is like if they follow the blood trail into the river, and these things are amphibious, right? So they may swim and they may find like a cultist robe amongst the bodies of the things that killed them, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And we play the waiting game.
And then I'll be like, and then I'll kind of explain my plan, that we could have the frog people think that the cultists are kind of killing them. I already kind of talked to the lizard people, saying that the cult is going to like try to purge them with Snapjaw. So let's see if we can get all of the lesser humanoid races to think that the cult is going to turn on them.
It's a good idea, but you forgot one problem that's inside right now, and that's Gemna.
I mean, do we really need her?
Well, Gemna is either for real a Harper that's going to help us, or she's a member of the Cult of the Dragon. So
there are a lot more factions than that in Faerun, okay?
I know there are, but if she was a Red Wizard of Thay, she would have had a lot more tattoos. And they don't hide. They're just like, fuck you, I'm a Red Wizard of Thay, I've got tattoos, even my dick is tattooed, suck it. Yep. So
the dick or the idea?
How do you know?
Listen, there's a lot of organizations. All right, I'm not gonna say if she is part of the Harpers or what faction she is in, but I'm just saying that the Harpers probably aren't the only faction in Faerun that have noticed how dangerous the cult is and is trying to take action against them. There's probably a whole slew of factions that are now working against the cultists. So,
but I'm just saying, if we bring discord to the inner factions that the cultists are working with, well, I mean, we just killed all these dudes. We just planted the robe. Maybe things will start to put together, and we can have
maybe
these guys storm the castle, and then we run around the back and, like, I don't know, sneak in that way.
Maybe. So, I mean, what do you want to do?
This isn't a very paladin idea.
No.
I prefer this idea than to murdering all of these people while they sleep.
So what are you guys going to be doing in the meantime? So I've already, so the giant frogs have been put in the river. You've thrown your cultist robe. It's all torn up into it, along with the bodies. So what are we doing in the meantime?
Go back to our former camp, set up a watch, and wait and see if it actually works.
Wait another day.
We could wait another day, or
we can die another day.
Are we on a time crunch here?
No, not really. But
are we stabling our horses by the day? Because that was only 30 gold.
Yeah, well, maybe we can go back eventually. Can we? If I were okay, I'm gonna teach Crystal like a phrase in Draconic of being like, the cultists are starting to kill everyone, right? And then have her sneak into the base, and then like kind of mimic that phrase during random places within the base to sow the seeds of this like betrayal, that get the lizard people to think.
What is she going to be, a parrot or something? How is she going to speak?
Could she shapeshift into a parrot?
I don't know what the fuck she can turn into. I don't.
I mean, whatever she shapeshifts is going to be have to be able to speak, right? Be able to mimic vocal sounds.
A parrot?
That's what I'm thinking about. Have you traveled through tropical rainforests? Have you ever seen a parrot? I remain unconvinced.
Actually, is it crows or ravens that can speak? One of them can.
Crows.
I'm pretty sure we've seen crows, right?
I mean, somebody summoned some, so
yeah, so I could be a crow.
I don't like the idea of sending someone into that castle by themselves.
No, not the castle, the camps.
Oh.
And if I'm a bird, I can fly away.
We start to sow discord within the monster folk camps, making them think that the Cult of the Dragon is starting to they're already beating the shit out of them if they were slaves. Flat out murder, on the other hand, is a different level from just being treated as a second-class citizen.
You know what I like about this plan? No one's wandering in there in cultist robes.
I mean, we're still kind of wearing them. Well, minus Flick.
Minus Flick.
Okay. So is that what we're doing?
I like that idea.
Like I said, I prefer that than stabbing people while they sleep.
Crystal, how often can you change back and forth?
Like, what kind of monster do you take me for? Don't answer that.
So a shipwreck can change twice in a long rest period, I believe.
Then how do we get over? How do we get to camp and then back? And then she changes again, and she's already changed once today to ferry us over.
Mm-hmm. There are canoes on the embankment,
but we had to leave the. Well,
there's more of them. There's more of them on there, yeah.
And then just let it go, and then she can bring us. Okay, yeah.
So does the I'm guessing the croc form and like any other form are in the same path line kind of thing.
What?
So that counts as her shifting once, the whole using her as a boat kind of thing.
No, we're not gonna. I mean, okay, if you want to do this, the smart thing to do would be to take the canoes over, right? One of you that's not wearing full plate that can swim, take the canoe back to shore so it doesn't look like someone's over there.
Right.
And then Crystal shapeshifts into a bird and flies over to the camps or whatever and starts mimicking the sounds that she heard, right?
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like that logic problem.
Mm-hmm. So is that what you guys are gonna do?
Yeah, I like that idea.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna say that's how it happened, right? And remember, it's still nighttime, so you guys are all over there. Is Crystal going to, like, when is she going to start doing this, like, repeating this phrase?
Probably. I want to. Well, I would like to think maybe morning breakfast, right? Because that's usually when everybody's talking to each other, or crap like that.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys think? I mean,
I think 8 hours from now sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
right. Okay. Well, Flick and Ophala looks like they're still over by the, and then Crystal looks like she's by the huts. I need for everybody to put their characters where they're at right now.
I'm trying. Just my cat is like in front of the screen. All right, I don't want to go there. Hold on. Salem, can you move your goddamn tail before I cut it off?
Sail.
Okay. We don't have a token, obviously, for the crow, but we're gonna pretend.
We'll use, yeah.
We're gonna pretend, right? So where do you want to do this first?
Whichever.
Well, I think the logical response to that would be to the bullywugs instead of the injured party. That would get them to start looking for the corpses.
Well, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
But aren't we dressed as cultists right now?
But you're going to
Flick is not. Okay. And I guess Meowthia is not as well.
I'll disrobe then.
Jesus Christ.
Gross.
I don't actually put the clothes back on. I just disrobe.
Letting his dwarvish cock just hang out. All right.
Oh my god.
That's a sight to see.
All 3 inches.
Don't knock down my monitor. I'm gonna kill you today.
Put the cat on the floor.
Yeah,
he won't,
seriously.
He just jumped back up.
Okay.
One more time you're going into carrier. I'm not dealing with. There we go. All right, so what am I repeating?
So
Ah.
So all right, so Flick, I'm assuming has taught you the phrase in Draconic to repeat, and you do your best to repeat that. I guess where are you right now?
Well, right now I'm right here. I haven't flown yet.
Okay, go fly out and do your thing.
Go out, fly, spread your seed.
But it'll be like, caca, the cultists and murderers. Caca. The British are coming.
Wow.
Oh, I'm
Is that true, man?
I didn't even mean it like that.
It's too late.
It's
Too
already
late.
been said. It's already been said. No takesy backsies.
Sorry, we're not all
We're-
American here. I forgot.
I'll just leave. O'Fallon leaves the party.
No. Why would O'Fallon get mad? She's not British.
No, she has a British accent. She's definitely.
Yeah.
Does this count as a camp right here?
Let me see where you're at. I still see you as over in the trees.
Oh yeah, because I haven't went here. Sorry, you don't see me hovering.
See you over the river right now.
Oh, they're all okay.
She's hanging out over the corpses.
Well, she is a crow. That makes sense.
I was just gonna say that.
No.
Hey, we saved a ration.
All right, so where are all these things?
Yeah, so those are all huts. Those are all the bullywug huts, right? So I guess, what are you doing? Are you repeating the phrase or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
caca, the
Yeah.
cultists are murderers. Caca,
And
caca, cultists are
draconic,
murderers.
yes. Right, and then there's so that's the bullywugs, and then to the lower part of the map are where the lizard folk are.
All right, so caca, draconic phrase. Caca,
Yeah, right.
draconicness.
Right.
Caca.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna put you where you're supposed to be
Alright,
at. 'Cause you're,
perfect.
okay, there you go. All right.
While this
So
is going on, I tell the other ones, hey, shouldn't we have just had her fly over the castle so she could take a look what the fuck's going on?
That
But
could
then
come
she-
next.
Okay.
But what if she
Right.
gets trapped there because she can't stay in the farm forever?
I got to stay in there for quite a bit. Then.
I think it's like a few hours, right? 2 hours, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's 2 hours.
Okay.
So so she does that. Okay. So what's next? What do you guys have planned?
Oh, wait, there's this. Wait, can I do it over here?
Yeah,
Or
you,
is this...
you. Well, I don't know where here is.
Sorry, here.
You are that's the castle. You can't go in
That's
there.
close. Okay, that's.
I mean, you could, but you're like flying into the building, and that might be conspicuous for, you know.
Again, she is a crow.
There's a crow,
Yeah.
but you might get like stuff thrown at you to try to get you out. Like they might chase you out of the castle. They don't want the wildlife in there.
All right, so that's all I had to do. I'll fly back on over. Hold on. To reposition my map over to dead corpses and caca.
Yeah. So what's now? What's going on now?
I think we have to wait, don't we?
Yeah. So all right. You do see some increase in patrols. You guys aren't sleeping, right? You guys are all staying awake.
I'm gonna sleep.
Might be an idea to sleep.
Y'all.
So all right. So you're setting up a watch. You guys need to tell me what the order is here.
I'll go first.
I'll go second.
Okay.
I'll go third.
All right. And Chris will go last. All right. So Malthy, you notice there's a large increase in the patrols. The bullywugs are out in force. And aside from that, everything else seems to be pretty much business as usual.
They don't speak Draconic, do they?
The Bullywugs? No, they didn't seem to, but I was hoping that we could get the both of them to get so pissed off that they would attack the castle.
Would have helped if we told them that in common.
Why does it sound
Mm,
like someone has a printer running?
I don't hear anything.
I don't hear anything at all.
Mm-mm.
Alright, I tell them, once they wake up, I tell them, hey, it looks like there's an increase in watch. There's a lot of bullywugs out there.
Yep.
So are we fully rested or?
If you guys waited until evening and were sleeping, yeah, I'll give you guys a full
Yeah,
rest.
We should wait till evening.
But I need to actually do a couple of rolls because the They did discover a couple of the bodies in the river, and they are searching around that area. So give me 1 second. You are set like right next to basically where you dumped the bodies, which might not have been the best idea. But hold on.
What? Are you saying we don't think through our plans all the way?
Somehow, Jesus Christ, you guys. Somehow you guys aren't noticed. Like, against all fucking odds. Yeah. And it's up to you guys what you want to do next now.
Are there any interactions between the Bullywogs and the lizard men?
Yeah, they're mostly negative, but they're not outright hostile.
We should go back without our robes on and explain to the lizard men exactly what happened.
We could, as long as they were paying attention more to our cultist robes than our faces.
Yes.
Or just
I
go ahead.
I have a disguise kit. I could.
So do I. Yeah, we could do that.
We could alter how we look. I could give Crystal some buck teeth and some giant warts or something.
Wow.
You mean more?
Wow.
All right, y'all be nice to each other.
Damn!
This is your conscience speaking in the back of your head.
The disguise kit might be Ophala. Might do good for Ophala's appearance.
There you go.
Wow. Let me just pretend I'm wounded.
The British are coming.
Wow.
I really think we need to get them involved somehow. And if this isn't working, if this wasn't enough to tip the balance in our favor, I really don't want to take on that castle by ourselves when we have no way of getting in without everybody knowing exactly what's going on. Or,
I mean, we can look for a way in that we've not seen so far. If this fails. I mean, there's got to be more than one way into the castle than just through the front gate. Maybe something obviously. Like a lot. I mean, I don't mean to go too far, but maybe there's some kind of sewage drain coming out of it or something.
You always have your mind in the gutter. Hashtag dad jokes.
But if we can't instigate anything, maybe we can do that instead.
Okay.
That works.
We have a very convenient druid friend who can turn into some kind of water form and scour the side of it.
I just feel used now.
I mean, you're very helpful.
What am I supposed to turn into?
Well, we don't need to turn into anything, right?
A water moccasin.
Does Ophala count as a beast to turn into?
Nice.
Damn.
Okay, I'm going to use a disguise kit on myself and change myself into some other kind of dwarf that is not the dwarf that walked up to them before.
Okay. Do you know Draconic? Because they speak that. They don't speak Common very well.
I mean, if I use the disguise kit on all of us, we can all go wandering.
The cultists have to communicate with them somehow.
Yes, they use Common, but they also look down on them.
Well, I mean, if we come walking up, talking to them in Draconic, I just don't. I mean, so we're gonna disguise Crystal and Flick as well.
We probably have to disguise me. Crystal can turn into whatever the hell she wants.
I'm probably gonna.
I want to go for a disguise rather than use up my final.
Use up as
We might as well just disguise all four of us.
Okay.
I'll go as a blonde version of myself.
It's like the Clark Kent version of disguises. I'm just gonna change this one thing. No one will notice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so are we doing this? Are you guys gonna disguise yourselves? I guess.
Yeah, we might as well.
All right, do it. All right, and it's gonna be, unless you want to wait until the cover of darkness again, it's going to be probably mid-afternoon because you guys slept through the morning. So you guys can wait until it gets darker if you want, or you guys can just walk over there.
I mean, if they don't have proper light, they can't see through the disguises, you say?
I think they can see in the dark, guys.
I
Yeah,
don't
think
know.
that's gonna help us at all. I think going like when they're all awake is the most effective.
I don't know, because like Flick is blind. And he's a lizard.
Wow.
Flick's a lot of special things.
You are making a lot of assumptions there, buddy.
All right, disguising myself.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'll disguise everyone.
And all right, so Matthew's taking care of himself, and Ophala is gonna be doing everybody
normal.
else.
Hey.
Like normal.
I mean, you're gonna be able to make minor changes, I think, but you don't have the material. Like, you have the materials on hand to like change your own appearance, like fully. But changing 3 people's appearance, I don't think you're gonna be able to do anything too drastic. And it's not like you're in a city where you can go get more materials.
Excuse me, Salem.
Okay, so you guys are disguised, right? Go ahead and
How do you use the disguise kit? Because he's clicked it and I can't seem to click mine.
Under tools and proficiency.
yeah, you don't have it under your tools and proficiency. Ophala.
Uh-oh.
But I should, because it's in my background.
Okay, no, it's okay. You have it in your inventory. I'll do it. Don't worry about it. I'll do it for you here. Whoops. Ignore that. That was stupid. Guys, kit. Proficiency with... Fuck, I don't know. What is...
Charisma.
Charisma? Oh, thank you.
And actually proficient, it's also a +2, I think.
Okay.
That's
now I
a
can roll?
+8?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Because
god.
it's a charisma well, it's charisma plus. Well, hold on. Actually, that's actually doesn't seem right about that. Let me see. Why is it? No, it already got the. Sorry, it's 6. It's 6 because the modifier is already counted in there. It's hard. It's hard to tell what it's. Yeah, hold on. Do it with the 6. Wow. Okay. Very good job. All right. So.
Maybe I should have you roll for me just all the time. Those last 2 were just great.
Yeah, well, you know how to do it now, right? It should be showing up in your character sheet now. Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys heading over to the same, I guess, longhouse that you went to before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead and go over there.
This cat really thinks he's gonna get the squirrel.
I'll just move to where Meowth is and I'll sort the other bit out.
Okay. So there's a lizard folk kind of milling about outside. And so just to be clear, did we wait until evening or is this still afternoon?
I think we said we're just gonna go, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's mid-afternoon. There's a lizard folk just kind of milling about outside. Flick, what are you gonna say to this guy?
Shit. No, not that.
You just walk up. Oh shit.
Shit. No. Hello.
So he kind of regards you and returning.
It's always polite to say hello first.
He kind of looks the 3 of you up and down. None of you are wearing your cultist robes, right? And
No.
he kind of like puts his hand on his spear cautiously, and he replies back to you, Flick, in Draconic. He says, "Hello."
Yes, I was wondering if you had heard about the murders that were going on. I wanted to make sure that there's something's going on nearby. Some people.
He kind of like puts his foot forward and says, "Identify yourself."
Oh, I am Glick.
Meowth slowly inches his hand back and takes out his mace.
And he says, he kind of like looks the four of you up and down, and says, "Are you with the cult?"
Oh, that is what I wanted to warn you about. No, we're not with them. They're so stuck up and they look down on everybody. It's very insulting.
He's kind of regarding you and says, "The bullywugs, was that you last night?"
Oh. Yes, that was us.
You just made to
What is going on?
There's two other lizard folk, and now they're all looking at you. And they're kind of like looking at each other, and then like looking at you, and then like looking at each other. And the lizard folk that you're talking to, it kind of like puts his finger up to his mouth, and then at one of these other lizard folk that's kind of milling about, like gives him a signal, and that lizard folk starts going up and looks like he's heading into the direction of the castle. And the lizard folk that put his mouth up to, or his finger up to his mouth, says, "Come inside." And so he goes into the longhouse here, and so does this other one here.
And I will do that as well.
All right.
How is this working?
You guys have no idea what's going on because it's all in Draconic.
Right. That's the best part about it. So you all are kind of sitting there, and hold on, get Crystal in here too. So you all are kind of sitting in here in like awkward silence. And they're still regarding you very cautiously, right? A few minutes pass, and your friend here with this other lizard folk comes back in here.
It says Snapjaw right there. There's my buddy Snapjaw.
Yeah, so you recognize him. They probably all look the same to everybody else in the party.
Whoa!
But yes,
You're not wrong.
You're all racist motherfuckers.
Right. So can you zoom in a little bit? Sorry, May. Like calling you by your character names now. Snapjaw looks at you, Flick, and says, "I hear you were responsible for the bullywugs last night."
Yes, they were bullies, so we had to take them down.
And it says, "Are you not with the cult then?"
No, I was never with the cult. Neither of these people. They don't understand what they're saying, so you can speak freely around us. Around me, us. You know what I'm trying to say.
Are you speaking?
I'm still speaking Draconic.
Okay, all right. He kind of regards you cautiously. He says, "If you took out that many of their numbers..."
Salem.
Hey, Ship, can you mute yourself when...
Mute your damn cat! No.
No, like, okay, anyway. Where was I? Oh, right. So, he says, you took out a pretty good number of their force last night. You did that all by yourselves, and he's kind of looking at the four of you.
Yes, we did. And we were hoping to spread discord because the cult, they don't care about anyone. They don't care about you. They don't care about the bullywags. I know you don't care about the bullywags. And we were hoping to take out the cult.
And there's a mixture of laughter and a mixture of murmurs going around the longhouse. Some people are like, just kind of like waving their hands dismissively, and others are taking what you're saying with more serious intent. And Snapjaw kind of looks around the room at his brothers and sisters and says, "Is this not what we've been waiting for?" And he kind of moves over to the wall where the clothing was hung up on the wall, and removes some of the clothing, and you see hanging up on the wall behind these cloths some steel swords and maces and very advanced weaponry for anything that a lizard folk should be able to have. And more murmurs kind of spread around the room. And he motions towards you and says, we are already strong with these weapons we've been hoarding, but with their help, we might actually be able to do something about our situation. And everyone's kind of like looking at you all now. They're not just scanning around the room. You judge that they might not be completely convinced, but maybe with a little bit more persuasion.
Okay.
So why don't you try to persuade them a bit more?
Okay, I will rise up and stand and
do your grandiose monologue here.
Yes, the grandiose monologue
from Flick, no less. So this ought to be interesting.
From Flick, no less. So this is.
Here's the thing: none of us know what's going on, minus Flick.
Yes,
so it's like
I know. That's why Fusion is freaking out, but Meowthy has to just be sitting there. And...
Yeah, because they're talking and we're talking, and then they walk over and
they reveal all these weapons.
And everybody's like, "What the fuck is going on?"
It's the best.
Hey, Flick, care to fill us in what's going on?
Oh yes, we might be teaming up, but I have to convince them to take them out, the cultists, because they're not happy with the cultists.
Yep.
At all.
Yep. So
you didn't tell them about the bullywogs, did you?
Oh, they know that it was us. I told them that, and I'll just nod, like an idiot, like we're totally okay. while the look of horror on everyone's face of "you did what?" slowly sinks in.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion roll real quick.
Okay. All right, let's see.
Jesus,
that's not a very good one.
No, that is not.
So, can I maybe try?
You don't know Draconic is the problem. They do understand Common, but you have to speak like really slowly for them.
I mean,
Snapjaw speaks better Common.
I mean, he has kind of like told us what's going on, so I could maybe talk.
Don't you have a spell for that shit too?
Do you have a spell?
I don't have a one for.
No, I do.
You do?
Yep.
What is it?
It is an emotional one. Hang on.
It's just I might have something for this. That might be kind of cool.
Calm emotions.
Oh, I've got that as well.
Oh yeah? What does it do? Let's put it in chat.
It calms them. You can basically like, if I remember right from what he said, you can just.
That's suppressing strong emotions.
You want to get them riled up. This is gonna have the opposite effect.
I do have this. If I can put it in. Which can actually inspire, and if it fails, they don't know.
Why don't you talk to Snapjaw and see if you can work something out? Because he's the only one that understands Common hardly at all, really. Like they can understand a little bit of it, but none of them except for Snapjaw can seem to speak it, and even you have to stick to like very basic words for them when it comes to Common. So
I turn to Snapjaw and I say, actually, Flick, I whisper Flick, what's this guy's name?
This is Snapjaw. He led us here. He helped us navigate the river, and we fought the alligators together. He is a very mighty member of his tribe.
Okay, I turn to Snapjaw and says, Snapjaw, I don't know what you and your people have gone through at the mercy of these cultists, but I do, to an extent, understand the plight of your people have been targeted. I myself am often bullied and attacked. However, if you combine your forces with ours, we can take back your homeland, which is this swamp, and we can overthrow the cult. This is a grand opportunity, one that you might not get a chance to get. And with the cult probably disregarding your people as nothing but pawns, this might be a good time to strike first, where you have the element of surprise.
Okay. This is a good point to stop. Ship had to leave. So I think we're going to maybe call it here. It is 6 o'clock anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And if she disconnects, we're gonna fuck up our cameras. So
No, I'm not disconnecting. That's why I was leaving it.
All right. Well, we need to wrap.
Are we doing it next week?
We are, and since I'm going to TwitchCon at the end of the month, I was wondering if y'all wanted to do another long session next weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, because we're gonna be missing it the week after.
I'll get back to you on that part.
All right. Yeah.
I'm
just let me know.
I'm not gonna remember what I just said, by the way.
It's fine.
But I'll leave the camera up.
Yeah, this is an awkward part to end up. That's fine. I'll deal with it. Don't worry about it. So there's we'll just end it here, and we'll pick it up next weekend when we go at this again. So let's see here. Let's everybody say goodbye. I'll say goodbye on Ship's behalf. So you can find Shipwreck at twitch.tv/shipwreckshark. Go follow her. She's lots of fun. On her page you can find links to her Twitter and her Discord and all that stuff. May, why don't you say goodbye before my internet craps out again?
Okay, so goodbye. But you can find me on Twitch under the username Messiah, and you can find me on Twitter under the same username as well.
Okay. Azaba.
I can be found on Twitch under Goku X YOLO Swag, because that is the greatest name ever.
It is, though.
I don't really stream all that much, but when I do, it's usually games that people have already played years ago, so I'm not going to be breaking any ground anywhere. I might do an Until Dawn stream, because I'm gonna have a friend over.
Until Dawn.
Yes, I'm all over that.
No, what it's going to be is that I'm going to play a chapter, and then I'm going to give the controller to a friend.
So they have to deal with your consequences?
So we're going to switch between every chapter.
I love that idea.
I'm going into the game completely blind, and so is my friend. So we have no idea what the fuck's going on. My friend
like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
My friend doesn't know the premise behind Until Dawn whatsoever. I just told her that it's the Mr. Robot guy, and that's all she knows.
That sounds like so much fun. You're gonna have to deal with each other's consequences. I can already see how much of that's gonna be great. I love it. That's a fantastic idea.
If she bludgeons me to death with the controller, you'll know why I'm not around anymore.
I love it. All right, Fusion, where can people find you?
You can find me at twitch.tv/TotalFusion1. I barely ever stream, but it's probably going to pick up a lot more in the coming weeks.
Very cool. All right, thank you everybody for joining me. Have a fantastic night, everyone. Thanks for joining us this week, guys and gals. I'm pretty sure frog guts wash off easily, right? Don't forget to like and subscribe. We record live on twitch.tv/Dagenmar on Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time or 1 p.m. Eastern Time on the last Sunday of every month for a long session. Link is in the description. What's in the castle? And can Relics of the Lewd win over the cautious lizard folk? We'll find out next time.